All right, let's do it. All right, we're good. Okay, buddy, let's get her going. How's it going, dudes? How are we? We got Petite, we got Wosa, we got Riley. What's up, what's up, what's up? How we doing? How are we, dudes? Everything's good, everything's live, everything should be fine. I hope. I really do. All right, let's go get those little things out of the way. And then I think I want to do some collection runs. How is it going today for all you guys? How are we, dudes? Live right now, by the way. There we go. All right. All right. God damn. Got our daily stream live, brother. God damn. Big stuff. Aquatic
I
Wolf.
haven't been here in ages. I only got 3 more exams this year. To smile.
Hey. Appreciate the friggin' love, dude. 30 months with a tier 1. What a goddamn juicer, dude. Oh my god. Look at this guy go. Dude, you say 3 more exams? Dude, I would say I wish you the best, but you got this, bro. You got it. Locked in. No doubt, dude. Appreciate the love, brother mans. I'm gonna have to go chop down 10 times. I have to go smack a tree 10 times. Gotta go break 10 times with a tree cap. Every single one. Probably not something I should be continuing, but I... I'm allowed to occasionally not watch your streams because I'm still given... Yeah, exactly. You're subbing, so you're allowed to be excused from the class. I like the way you think. Yo, what's up, Alt? How you doing? I like the way you think, brother. I'm not gonna say that there's like like an attendance that you have to live up to, but if you believe it, then I'll say it is. You know what I mean? I'll say it exists. Fuck it. At that point, it always existed. For sure. 100%. Oh, I can't fill that order. I can fill this order. I can fill this order. Okay, okay. And we're going to leave this now because we don't care about it. We just want to get out of this area. This is not important. Bribery also exists. Very true. Oh my god. Okay, perfect. Okay, okay. 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 It's already premiering. We are so up. It's not even funny. We are so up. It's not even funny. That's what I have to say. We have 57 minutes. It premieres in 57 minutes. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, oh, pal. Okay. Okay. I have an idea here to make sure that people don't ask me, when's it going to be live? When's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? Oh my god, when's it going to happen? I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. Here we go. We're going to go with, I'm going to do something here. We're going to go in here. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to go in there. We're going to go over here. I'm going to go, not display capture. We're going to go window capture. Premiere. Okay. And we're going to capture this one. This one here. And what we're going to do, so make this real big. All right. And this is going to be real important here. We're going to go down here, right? Watch this. Ready? We're going to drop this thing all the way down. I'm going to go in here because I already moved it off the screen. We're going to go to center to screen. Here we go. Okay, nice. We're going to go like that. Oh, yeah. Very important stuff. Here we go. There we are. Premieres in that much time. Genius. Genius. He's only gone and done it. Now there's no question. Hey! Okay, fellas, I appreciate y'all who are vibing over here so far. I'm trying to put a command into the YouTube side, but it won't let me make the command because the bot's still not here. How? I don't know. Wait, no, it's working. It's working. It's working. So when does it premiere? Shit. Dude, I gotta go smack some trees because someone did the thing. Wait. I can't see my cursor in the game. What the fuck? I can't see my cursor anymore. Wait, hold up. I think I know how to fix this, maybe. I could see it over there, but I can't see it. What the fuck is that, dude? I think this might reload it. Coincidence? I think not. Bro, where the fuck is my cursor? I can't see it. Hey. I have to use OBS to see my cursor. Wait, why is this happening? Bro, what the fuck, dude? Oh, Jesus. You're just hallucinating? No, listen, I'm telling you right now, I have to look over at OBS to see it. Hold up, what if I do F11? And go back in? I still can't see it, but it doesn't necessarily matter since it, like... bro, no. This is so bad. Why is this hiding? Oh, it's right there. We don't have to worry anyways. Okay. Hold up. Voxy, you okay? I think so. 2 months seems the most realistic. What do you think? I think so. I genuinely think... by the way, so, like, we already know. We already know what we've seen multiple times already. Is the idea that it's not even going to be fully available anywhere other than the alpha for a couple months. We've seen messages, tweets, posts about it. Like, we understand that that's a possibility, right? So because Aquawolf subbed, I got to go smack 10 trees. Just keep that in mind. Basically, that could be all a complete lie. There's 1, 2. There is a chance that that wasn't true at all. There is a very strong chance that that wasn't. Or... it is, and this trailer is going to really, reveal that. All right, we have 5 more. Here we go. 1, 2. We can see your cursor. Yeah, you guys can see it on OBS. I can't see it myself. I just can't see it. I'm gonna show you guys right now. So you guys on OBS, you see it, right? You see that it's like right in front of me. I'm recording a little thing here. I'm gonna put it inside of media inside of Discord. It's just gone. The reason is this monitor has that outline. It's trying to highlight just that monitor. So I'm gonna download this. I'm gonna put it inside of Discord. Anyways, so there is a chance that we don't see this thing anytime soon, or that whole everything they've said, like Simon specifically or whoever else has put out update notes, it could all have been just like trying to throw people off because of how long they've been messing with people. Anyways, I put it inside of media. It's there, and we could actually be getting it very soon. I don't think that that's going to be the case though. All right, so let's do another 5. 1, 2, 3, and last 2. There we go. All right, we're done. I did this as a joke yesterday, and I had to do quite a bit, so now we're gonna be good. Voxy should hit a tree for every single day I've been subbed. For every single day? No, I'm good, bro. I'm fucking great, actually. Fuck that, dude. Hell no. Hell no. We ready for the nether tree, dude? I'm ready. I'm waiting. I'm waiting, dude. It still says 57 minutes. I'm gonna refresh. It's not updating the fact that it's actually going to be ready in that exact time. I have to refresh it myself. I am confused as to why exactly it's highlighting the whole window. I don't know why it's highlighting it. It should just show the window. Go smack almost 1,000 trees. No, I've already smacked quite a few trees. I don't want to be smacking trees for fun. You guys know damn well it's terrible. How long have you been watching them? How long have you been watching him? Who? Furious? Or who? Dude, listen, if we're asking how long anyone's watching, dude, Furious has been watching for fucking the longest out of anyone. That's pretty wild, actually. SMH. 100% gonna say coming soon. Dude, I swear to God if it does. I'm a freak out. I think it's not going not updating because you're not on the page. Well, the page is there. It's visually there. Like it's sitting there. If I click onto it and I move or I do something, it's still there. It's active, but it's not updating because I'm just looking at the same still image. I think it's due to The fact that I'm not, like, specifically clicked into it, like, you know, fucking full screen actively on the page using it, like, consistently. But, like, if I refresh it, it'll update. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's weird. I think it's just the fact that it's got to refresh in general. Like, I have to manually refresh the page every couple minutes. But if I just say, you know, like, look at the screen, it says 1300. So, like, once it actually hits 1 p.m., we're kind of chilling. It's been 2,063 days. Mine says 7 p.m. my time, so in 50 minutes. Yeah, it's just at 1 p.m. EST, or whatever that is for you guys. So in 50 minutes from now. In 50 minutes from now. But, we won't, wait, because made aware a good amount of time ahead of the release about the change of version. The change of the version. I mean, we've been notified about the fact that the new version's gonna come at some point for, like, years. So there's no, like, take your time to, like, get yourselves ready. They just need to drop it. There's no question of, like, they just need to drop it. It needs to be out as soon as possible. Like, there's zero reason it should be delayed further, or there's zero reason they should try to hold back. The second it's ready to drop, they need to just drop it. That no questions asked. That whole everything about it, like a whole update, everything about it has been delayed for years. Like, it is insane. Genuinely, it's nuts. I do hope, I very much so hope that, you know, it's not going to be some sort of, like, oh, coming out 2026. You know what I'm saying? I really do. Or better yet, I hope it doesn't come out, like, mid-July. I'll be pissed. I will be so upset, and there's a lot of reasons for that if you guys watch, like, consistently. Whoever's consistently watching, you guys will know exactly why I'll be tweaking about that one. However, it is what it is. What are you gonna do, you know? What are you gonna do? Okay, so I kind of want to get myself, we got to do the thing. There it is. I kind of want to get myself into doing something relatively productive whilst we're here. Not like it's going to be the most incredibly important thing. I kind of want to do some M2 collection if anyone wants to join me, because, like, you know, it's just, why not keep ourselves busy? And every single time someone subs, I gotta go chop tree 10 times and other things you guys can see on the screen. Just vibing out, just having a chill time today. And we get to go ahead and see this trailer in a matter of 48 minutes. So if anyone wants to join me for some M2, we're just gonna do some completions while chatting with you guys and vibing out, dude. 1 to 2 months after the release, they did that with Rift. Is that actually what happened? Was it 2 months? I thought the Rift dropped, like, instantly. I swear it dropped, like, right off the bat. If it did wait, that's, like, you know, fair, I guess. But I really hope that's not the case. The Rift Mountaintop was instant? Yeah, that's what I thought. I believe it was. Hold up. Let me go to IS for a sec. Let's see. I've been watching for 3 years because upload a cringe YT video. Yeah, I saw that. Oh my god. And the Mountaintop did, but I don't know about Rift release. The Rift Mountaintop was instant, but normal Rift I think wasn't. Okay, so normal Rift was not, Mountaintop was. Okay, got you. So maybe they're gonna follow suit with that again. Also, this is no longer needed, so let me just get rid of this thing. I started actually, you know, consuming these. I was gonna put this. We're gonna go like that. We're gonna go exclamation point prime. And then we're gonna do. Yep, there we go. Okay. I was gonna look for something. I lost it. Like right when I said I was gonna go look for something, like in my head, right? We came in here. I lost it. What was it? Dude, I'm just. Fuck. What was it, dude? Oh, I was gonna look at Jerry. That's what. Yeah, I was gonna go look at Jerry. I want to see this patch notes. So, what was the actual update for the Rift Mountaintop? What was that? And like, is it even gonna show in here specifically? I'm not sure. Was it February? I think it might have been February 11th. Or wait, no. December. Who knows, dude? December maybe? I think no. Yeah, it was December. It was the 10th of December, and the trailer came out the 9th. So that was the Mountaintop. Now, any other thing we haven't gotten, like, real, you know, trailers for. Like, the trailer for that came out, like, the day before, as far as I remember. Google says 1 to 2 months. It might have been the regular Rift, though. The actual Rift, not the mountaintop, specifically. And that's what people were saying. Can't believe you left me last night. Yeah, but you're here now, and that's what's important. That's what's important. Solely that. The most important. Brother, I'm tweaking about the fact that I can't see this goddamn thing. All right, I'm going to refresh this thing again so you guys can see. All right, 45 minutes. Chat summary. Auto-generated experiment. Quality may vary. Viewers are excited about the upcoming Foraging update for the game Skyblock, discussing potential release dates and features. They hope, whatever. I can't read the whole thing. It's already gone. Can't wait for the new carpentry update. Yes, sir. We're all waiting for it, dude. But, the YouTube chat, dude, they got, like, AI-generated stuff. Anyways, freaking dungeons. Let's quickly, like, just mention dungeons again. If anyone wants to join me, I want to do some M2 comp runs just while we're vibing, waiting for this thing, because we got, like, 40 minutes to kill before that even happens. Voxer's way, you can see how long I've been subbed on YT or how long I've followed you on Twitch. Follow age is a thing, but on YouTube, I don't think that is something that I can just go check whenever. I think if you decide to go ahead and comment, like, okay, go to the, like, exclamation point multi or the pin message, go to that, comment on the stream so I can see it, like, even after. And then later on today, I'll just go ahead and put it in media if it shows me. Because I can look at it and it'll say, like, you know, sub since whatever. But I don't think it'll tell me the exact date. Foraging update. We're making trees thick. Thicker trees, dude. On Alpha 1 day after a trailer. Yeah, see, that's what we're hoping for. That's what we want to see. We want to see it drop in some capacity. ASAP. We want it right off the bat, brother. Okay, well, if I'm going to do this, I think speed for the dungeons itself. For the Dugans. Okay, we're not going to want this out. We're going to want that guy over yonder. I want to put those away. Again, I can't see my cursor. This is super scuffed. I don't know what I don't know what the fuck is going on. I can't see the cursor. It's bugging the hell out of me. And since we're really not doing anything that important, I don't really need like any of this shit. So I'm just going to go down here, drop this in here. Boom. Bam, pow, boink. And we should be good. Let's put that there because we're going to have to chop trees every once in a while too. Yeah, we should be good. We should be good to go. All right, let's go ahead and use our Soul Eater one because it has 9 stars, and that's all. All right, who's joining? Who's joining ya boy? Cancel just like end update. Dude, I would be depressed. No VIP on YouTube. That sucks. Yeah, there is no VIP. It's crazy. I joined. I'm pretty sure I have to work on reports soon. It makes sense. No worries. No worries. No worries. Anyone else want to join? Anyone? And normally I don't sub or follow. I just watch because I always forget. Dude, I appreciate the fact you guys have been so damn consistent vibing here, dude. Like, it's super, super fucking cool to me to see you guys, like, being so active. Yo, we got Skibbity and we got Vibin. How's it going, dudes? We got the dudes. Ready whenever? Okay, we got 2 of us right now. I would like to. Hey, yo, what's the IGN, brother? I do appreciate the hell of you guys for being here. Always. Always, always, always. We are multi-streaming, by the way, if you guys don't already know. Would hop on, but I'm kind of bad. I haven't played in ages. No, it's all good, bro. We got Drew. Oh, it's Vayu. We got Vayu. But what the fuck is with the name, buddy? What do you... What have you done? What have you done? Why? For what purpose, brother? What? It's like I've made a severe lapse in my judgment. Lost yet another Twitch account. That's crazy. Where mod at then? Oh, if you want mod, I can give you mod for sure. All right, add as moderator. There it is, Wave. Hold up. I can't... Hold one sec. Save. I gotta do this, and I gotta... There we go. All right, now we're good. Okay. We now have moderator Wave. Curious Wave, the moderator. We right now have 3 people. We can invite 2 more. Gotta start writing down details, man. Yeah, you definitely do. Get a password manager, or just forgot password, send it to my email. That simply is the easiest way. That is by far the easiest way. I need an IGN, and I want to make sure that we get this party full if we can. It doesn't really matter if we do 100%, but yeah, so moneyboy/p moneyboy. I'm assuming you guys are good enough to do M2. It's really a pretty low barrier to entry, so it's not too bad. I don't care if we go for S+. I don't care if we go for S. It doesn't matter to me. I just want to get completions. The most we need to go for is an S. Let's make a super tree or something that gives more XP or combat-based foraging XP. Combat-based foraging would be an interesting thought. Class you want me on? Just whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's you know, M2. It's not going to really be anything crazy. I'm just going to go in as... I'm going to go in as Archer. Just because. Why not? And then if someone has Mage, then that's pretty goated. Or, yeah, it doesn't really matter. /P, Vayu. We're going to invite Vayu, and he might join. He booped, so... Bow, bow. If you just want completions, I might hop on if nobody else does. I don't have gear. Okay, got you. So, yeah, if you want to, Aquatic, fuck yeah. Let's do it. Just blood camp sounds good, brother. Put all my stuff in chest. All right, makes sense. Makes sense. Gotcha, gotcha. All right, well, let's get this going. We're going to have Aquatic join us. How long do you think it'll be till you can join in? Because we might just do, like, a run or 2 before. Real quick. All right, let's go over here. Refresh again. In 38 minutes. The trailer is in 38 minutes, chat. And a couple seconds, obviously. Be there in a few minutes. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, a few minutes and you'll be... Okay, let's do this. Let's go in. Boom, M2. Kerblanc. Let's get this good, thick, juicy, amazing comp XP. Dude, not seeing my fucking cursor is freaking me out. Also, again, the fact that we're only going for, like, you know, completions, it doesn't at all matter what our fucking, you know, like, secrets and shit like that are. So we're just gonna kind of exist here. Obviously, getting an S is definitely good, but at this point, I'm still Cata 46 after fucking, I don't know how many years of just not doing anything. You guys know I don't give a shit about trying to, like, maximize my efforts. We're not going to get anything from this. We're going to leave that. Doesn't matter. Has M2 unlocked? They can join? Yep. That's it. I mean, obviously, we're not looking to just have, like, a whole bunch of people in here that we're doing carries for. Like, that's not necessarily what I want to see. You got any predictions, Voxy? Any predictions? I think that it's going to end up saying it's coming out in 2 months, and I'm going to be very depressed about it. And, okay, so for whoever doesn't know why that has been something I've said multiple times, I am going away. First off, on the 27th of June, I'm going on a trip for a few days that I do yearly with my fiance and my best friend's fiance and him as well. And we're going to Quebec for a couple nights, right? But... then in mid-July, I'm heading out on a trip with my fiance, and we're gonna go and you know, see her family way out in fucking St. John. Then we're also going over to, like, Moncton, New Brunswick, and we're also gonna go back home, and then we're gonna do something in town, and then like, and on the you know, August 8th or whatever, and then we're gonna go back out all the fucking way out west. All the way out to Alberta, and we're going to come back. And it's going to be like a month to a month and a half that we're going to be doing this, because I want to figure out where we're going to land, and we want to see what the place is like. We want to see what the surroundings like, and where we want to end up buying a house, or, like, into buying a house exactly. It's not like we're really wealthy or anything like that, but, like, we live in Ontario, Canada. We're trying to see our options. We want to do a little bit of adventuring. So if they decide to drop that update whilst I'm gone, finally when I decide to take, like, a legitimate trip, I will be baffled after all these years if they decide, all right, now now we're going to drop this thing. After all this time, they drop it when I'm not here. I will be fucking pissed. Because like, I'll still be posting content, like scheduled content. That's why I've recorded a whole bunch of stuff on my channel for Skyblock. But I'll also be doing random streams when I can. Right now, there's no plan of getting like a Starlink or something like that because it just costs way too much money. But I'll still be doing stuff when I can, how I can. I'll still be posting scheduled content, and I'll be doing regular travel vlogs for the people who watch my streams consistently and do want that like regular update as to how everything's going and like see how we're doing and whatnot. So that'll also be a thing. So there'll be a whole bunch of content still, but like, brother, I swear if they do, I'm gonna have to make a goal specifically to fund a Starlink and all the other stuff that's required for that trip if they do drop it for that period of time, because at that point then I can actually make the content whilst I'm on the road, and it's not going to be an issue because the internet will be there to support it. I hope that that's not the case, but there is a chance that that's how that goes, and that'd be absolutely awful if you guys get what I'm saying here. So like let's hope that that's not the case, because then it saves like quite a lot of money that I'd have to possibly spend in order to keep up. Because you guys already know, if you're not making the content while things drop, then you're gonna fall way behind, and people are gonna be way less inclined to watch it. People are gonna be way less inclined to want to be a part of it. It's terrible for, you know, for me if I'm not able to do it then. And also I'm gonna get spoilers as to everything that's happened before I can even get onto it, and I'm gonna know everything about it, and that's gonna be unfortunate. You know what I mean? I want to experience it while it's actually fresh. Too soon, I'm very broke. Dude, I genuinely think, and I believe they need to drop it, like, now. But if they don't drop it right now, I know it's not the most exciting thing, you know, to, like, think about, but if they don't drop it, like, right now, I hope they wait until, like, you know, mid-September or October. And I know that's not the best time for them to drop it. I understand that. But just for my own sake, that's what I'm going to hope for. Because then I'll be back on my desktop just being able to do everything like normal and just cranking out content. Just going nuts. But we'll see. Okay, I have to look over there for a second. All right. Oh, damn. Yeah, we're 32 and a bit minutes until the update trailer drops. Just a little bit of time. Nothing too crazy. If you guys had to guess when they're gonna drop it, what would you guys say? Because I know that the majority of people think, like, summer's coming. Drop it for then, right? And I agree that that's the best time. Which, if you think about it, now is the best fucking time. Next Tuesday, you know, or whatever. Like, you know, that would technically be the best time. But I guess we'll find out. Because, I mean, they dropped something on December. Which was kind of weird. Like, in December. Which, I mean, some people argued that was a good time for it. I'm not really sure about that. I don't remember when school breaks were anymore. Like, it's just, you know, it's not something I even remember. 1.21 mod pack to use? Yeah, neither do I, but that's not even important. Once the update's there, then the mod developers will go ahead and make them. They're not going to be available until they actually have, you know, the update. You know what I'm saying? At least I don't think that that's the case. I don't think they would. It's going to be a whole different situation that they've already started on, I assume. 11.35 mil for minions. Nice. Nice. Can I join the party? Oh, we have one person joining right now, or very soon here. Aquatic Wolf is, anyways. As far as I know. That's what was the plan. 14 to 15 days, because that's when I'm going to the Minecraft experience in London. Well, for all of our sakes, I hope it drops to something that's convenient for all of us. But, like, we'll see what happens. I will be rather displeased if they drop it on my long trip. Any won't be continued to the next version, I think. Is that something you're just, like, trying to guess? Or is that, like, something you know? Or, like, you almost know? Like, is it... Can you go other side next run? I mean, I can. Yeah. I will join unless someone better than me shows up for real. Well, I mean, I don't know who's got what, but you guys can go ahead and just, like, mention what you have. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me what you have as long as you're able to just, like, you know, help in general. Doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna leave that. Rockin' Juju Maxor boots, Necron leggings, Skelly Master chest plate. So, Cat of 37. I mean, like, how about this? Between Aquatic Phantoms and Trader, first person to guess closest with one single guess, closest to the number I'm thinking of from 1 to 10, I'll invite. Let's just do it that way, because that sounds more fun to me. Let's see. Let's see. All right, Phantom, what's your number? And Aquatic, what's your number? What's the number? Let's see. I need one more person's number, and then I can put the number up. It was 5. So, okay, so we said 9. Okay, so it was 7, 9, and 3. So 2 were very close. So I'm gonna say this. Who wants heads? Who wants tails? Oh, he said go to the next. Yeah, he said go to the other side. Who wants heads? Who wants tails? Between the two. Between Trader and Phantoms. First person to say either one of them. We're gonna make it this way. Who wants heads and tails? Okay, so Phantom said heads, and then Trader said I'll never say no to head. So I saw Phantoms first. I saw that one first. So we're gonna give tail. Okay, so hey Google. Heads or tails? They said heads. It said heads, so Phantom's joining. But, like, the second someone else, you know, isn't here, then we'll go ahead and invite Trader as well. I'll take the middle side of the coin. What's the IGN? What's the IGN? What's the IGN? Invite him quick. Give me a sec. Okay, we'll do one more run real fast, because it shouldn't take too long. Again, I can't see my fucking cursor, so it's all sorts of cooked. 27 minutes until the premiere. Oh my god, brother. GG's. Well played, though. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow. That was a fun way to do it. It's just a little friendly competition. You guys were perfectly split there. 3 and 7. Bow, 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 bow. Dude, I'm gonna be 100% real. I don't know what it is about dungeons. There's like nothing at all that I can muster up the strength to want to, you know, find or whatever. Like I cannot, for the life of me, care at all about going for any secrets anymore. I truly can't. Not like efficiently or like, you know, consistently. I'm doing it right now. I'll do that one. I'll do one over here for fun. Just because, but in general, like, I can't get myself to want to do this for, like, an actual decent run consistently. It just sucks. Same as Twitch. Got you. Let me go ahead and copy. All right, we got the waiting room for the friggin' premiere kind of just, like, it's locked in my head, but what I'm really hoping for is that I can get some sort of progress here. And, like, I don't think there's really anything other than just the collection we gained from this, but... Oh my god, I forgot how large that gap was. My god. Let's at least get it to 600 or something. I don't know. Want to make sure they drop first. Only find dungeons fun if I'm on alpha server and I have a hype. I'm broken in main. Oh yeah, the main game broke. Yeah, I feel. I mean, like, it's nice to mess around on there and just kind of see what the game would feel like with better stuff. But, dude, Dungeons has been the same thing for so long that I think it's valid to think that this is just lame. I'm not gonna lie, everyone always told me how fun dungeons are, but not gonna lie, mining is more fun. Yeah, I found the mining content for progression was actually enjoyable, and then it just got, you know, kind of ridiculous. It's like, oh yeah, you want this new item, okay, just keep on wasting hundreds of hours going for these things to forge up these keys after forging up many different things, just to hope that you get this lucky drop so you might be able to mine the slightest bit more efficiently for stuff you don't want anymore. And then also you're capped on your money per hour. So I hated it after that, but everything before that I enjoyed. I very much so enjoyed the mining progression. It was like the one thing in this game that I consistently enjoyed. Now, can't. I cannot enjoy it whatsoever. It's just, there's nothing good about it to me. Also, where is this guy at? Where did he drop to? My dude's hiding. Where the feck did he go, dude? That's not him down there, right? No? Oh, he's... The fuck? Dude was just invisible for a while? Did I hear mining? I forgot how large the gap was. Yeah, a decent out of context. Back to NU getting no updates. Probably the main dev Mulberry already abandoned it. It's kind of driven by contributors right now, so the updates on it. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, I heard that Sky Henny's no longer like something you need to have NEU as well. Like I heard that they branched out of that, so I guess that would be the reason. It's no longer dependent, anyways. Yeah, no longer dependent. Yeah. I was trying to find the word originally. There's like the second I want to say it, it's gone. Finally hit 100 mil quartz. Voxy, main reason it took so long is it spent 70 hours getting a 70 mil collection, then they added pure ores. Yeah, that was kind of nuts to see. I'm so happy they did. It took me 8 hours to the last 30 mil. God damn. I'm not trying to like get your you know, meter of depression up like a shit ton, but like I'm sure someone's gonna just fly past to like 1 billion at some point soon. Now you're good for the listen, I'm here to yap, dude. That's what I'm here for. Fireprot 7. Now that is tragic. Can we get an F in the chat for Trader of Gods GT over on the Twitch side? He just got a Fire Protection 7. We all collectively understand the pain on the garbage that they have decided to put into this game and then call it, you know, luck. I'ma now dip and never touch this game until the update. Hey, dude, you might be gone for about 2 hours. Chat, the second the alpha even remotely opens, if it does, which I'm not even sure it will, but if it does, I need you guys to tell me. I'm sure that if it actually did open today, it would be very surprising, yes, but like it would be rather impossible to get into. 2 blissful hours. 1 bill already been hit. 2 bill has been hit by 2 people. Well, I'm not saying like no one's hit it. I'm just saying like someone's gonna fly up to a bill now. Like more people are gonna do it. Really, is what I meant. I'm not even surprised. I feel like every single collection someone has grinded up like, you know, enough to get there. Well, anything that's possible anyway. It's like if it's not possible at all, then obviously it is. You know what I'm saying? But god damn, I can't believe the amount of time that people will spend doing stuff in this game that is like completely not necessary or like just rather ass. Hold up. $100 mil emeralds next, mainly for the dye. That'd be an interesting one to go for, I guess. Have at least like another thing to gain from it being the dye rather than just the collection. Stuff like that, like, you know, fuck it, why not? Speaking of that, dude, what dyes right now are even like, boosted from Vincent. Hold up, someone already left. Okay, we have a spot open in the party. I thought we had 5 people. GT, what's your IGN? Bone, Holly, and Matcha. Oh, shit. Okay, let's get a bone dye real quick then. Real fast. Let's just go get it. After this, anyways. Inside of this next run. That's what's going to happen. /P. There we go. I'm a mute stream and hop on a game. I shall return in 22 minutes. Got you. See you soon. Can I arch? You can go with whatever you want. I'm on archer right now, but you can just kind of use whatever. If you don't want to, like, drop your damage, then I would just go something else. You could go healer. You can go birds, just like the other 2 that are also on birds right now if you want. You can go fucking tank. Okay, healer got you. Bow, 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 bow. 100 mil obby all them years ago. My second motivation for it was leveling G-Drag, which I enjoyed. Quartz was just for coins, so it wasn't as fun. Got you. I thought about going for some crazy number at some point, but you know what I mean? There's just zero chance that, like, I could ever get myself to, like, wake up and be like, you know what I want to do today? I want to just mine the same thing over and over and over and over again for many hours, and then do that for many, many, many days. I know I'll give up on it because of how long I've had to mine for other shit on Iron Man here. I refuse to put myself purposely in those positions now. It truly is just fucking pointless. Like, it really is. M2, collection. Just for collection. Because we have some time to kill before the Foraging trailer stuff, and we could find out about that. So for right now, why not? For many hours. Yeah, see, I used to think that it was, like, relatively not the worst thing in the world, but then it never changed in a good way. It was always like, oh, now you make even less money per hour, by the way. Oh, yeah, now you make even less money per hour. Oh, yeah, now if you have the absolute best setup in the entire game, you make even less money per hour. Oh, yeah, new update. You make a little bit more over here, but you make less over there, and now you have to have even better stuff to get the same amount of money you got before. You got to go and grind a couple 100 hours in this new thing to try to get back to that number, and you got to compete, and it's really obnoxious to do. So it's just like they put it in a position where it was terrible on purpose many times over and over again, and it's a joke of a grind. So it's just like I'm not going to force myself to do it now. Some people still like it, and that's awesome. You know, it's great because then it means you're not going to be as bored of the game. And what sucks about, like, me not liking it is, like, I'm hard capped on what I can gain. I can't stand doing it, so now I'm not able to make any actual decent progression in the game anymore. Like, money is an issue, you know? Like, anything with money at all, it's all a problem. What's about N space T the 8's title? What's up? What? What? What's up, bro? What's happening? How's it going, Nico? How you doing? Hey, I've been good, dude. How you doing, Easy? What's up, brother? What's about this title? What's about the title is about the Foraging update. That's why it's, you know, the Foraging update waiting room. Not the update, but the trailer. Update trailer. What about this title? Question mark. Yeah, but that's not even like, so you're asking, like, what is the title about? It's just specifically what's it about. Like, it's not out yet. The trailer is in the top right. You can see premiere in 16 minutes, and we're waiting for the trailer. That's why it's a trailer waiting room. That's what that means. It means it's not available, but it will be soon, and that's why it's a waiting room. Yeah, there you go. It's ready to watch in about 16 minutes, which is kind of crazy that we're going to be able to see it, but we're also going to find out the good or bad news whether or not it's actually even remotely ready to drop in the actual server, or maybe we're going to see 2027, right? We'll give the release date, right? Question mark. I should. It absolutely should. And if it doesn't, they're going to have a lot of pissed off individuals. Even more so. I think for their own, like, I don't know, like, for their own server to, like, you know, even remotely care about what they have to say ever again, they're going to need to give a fucking date, and they're going to need to stick to it, because they have consistently shit the bed every single time they've ever talked about this, ever. Like, this whole update's the biggest fucking meme. They have really just destroyed their, you know, like, I don't know, the trust factor there. There's, like, it's just, there's no trust there anymore. It's not the same thing for, like, Hypixel, the server, and then Hypixel Studios. It's not the same thing, but it's like Hytale, dude. It's like, you know, it's a fucking leprechaun that we're never gonna find, but they'll forever talk about. And it's crazy that that's the same way for both things. GTA 6 is say it's only available to people with NVIDIA cards or something. Yeah, they're going to find a way to be like, yeah, it's going to be a soul game, and it's going to require a 5090 Ti. If that's even a thing. I assume it will be, if it's not already. It's like, we're going to make it an actual game that's GPU dependent, and it's going to be it's going to cost $175 USD, and it's going to have a battle pass, and you can only access the game via said battle pass. The fuck even happened to Hytale? It's never happening. I think that's what happened. Constantly, Hytale would have been a game that some people would have been pretty into because it's an interesting looking style that feels nostalgic, kind of, but they waited too long and now no one cares. Except for a few people, which I'm sure they're going to have fun with it if it ever drops, but the problem is with that, that's a game that you would have had, you know, like, the graphics on that look like shit that I played on the original Xbox. The original Xbox. It is now 2025. I don't know if that's just me that sees that, because I've heard a couple other people say it, sure, but, like, that's just what I think. I don't know if that's, like, a popular opinion or if I'm just being an idiot, but that's what it looks like to me, so I don't even know what the fucking point is. I talked about it too early, and now we're sitting here, yeah, it's just like the Foraging update. They talked about that years ago. They even said at one point, if you guys don't remember, Foraging update released early 2024. Remember that? So, Hypixel, the server, and then Hypixel Studios have a very good similarity going on. Not a very good, a very horrible similarity going on. 1.20, yeah, like 1.21 or whatever. Yeah, and that 100% takes time. But, like, why would you say you're doing it when you're not even remotely close? You know what I mean? They say Foraging update. Well, I said 1.21, just so people understand. It was 1.21 that it was like, oh, early 2024. And that never happened. But, like, it's just the amount of times they've talked about it in between, before, and during that time, even recently, whatever. It's just, it's crazy, right? It's nuts. I hope that this was all worth it. And I hope that they have, like really big fucking goals and plans, and, like, you know, actual roadmaps that they're sticking to, and they start going ballistic. Because once they go to that next version, they're going to have every single player that is even on Java available to join in, no matter what version. In general, like, every single player who wants to play servers but is sick of 1.8.9, like, you know, people like, you know, most of us, we're all going to be excited to see something kind of fresh, and it's going to allow them to do so much more. So, like, there's technically, on paper, there's no losing. I like 1.8.9. Yeah, no, 1.8.9 is okay, but it is not a good thing to stay with. They've done way too much of the same thing over and over and over and over and over again because of 1.8.9's limitations. It's terrible. It is actually terrible. You cannot enjoy a server forever if they just implement 50,000 different ways to kill the same mobs over and over again for bestiary and different glass for different collections. You know what I'm saying? You just can't. Change how ads work. They did add some different types of ads. So like there's some that are not as intrusive. However, the ad value has plummeted. They have plummeted the value of each ad. So that's a big bummer. Also, how many more minutes? We got, guys, there is just about 11 to 10 minutes. 10 minutes in a bit. 10 minutes and a couple seconds until the trailer is ready to rumble. Progress is being made on a twiddling thumbs situation here that we've been doing. It's goddamn happening. Can't you just giga spam ads? Well, you don't know what kind of ads they're showing, and I feel like those filler ads, like the ones that are not as intrusive, I'm pretty sure they don't count that as like the amount of ads you're running per hour. If I'm not mistaken, it seems like they don't even count that as your actual ad time, which is pretty fucked up. Because I'm pretty sure you're still getting 3 minutes of ads per hour, which I have it set to because I don't want it to go any higher, because that's the lowest I could possibly have it, whilst getting the actually, like, you know, okay split. There's a split you'll get that's terrible if you don't run at least 3 minutes per hour. And then there's a split you'll get if you go 3 minutes plus, all the way up to, like, fucking the maximum, which you can do, I'm pretty sure, 12 minutes, 15 minutes or more per hour. And then you can auto-spam them, you know, in between that as well. So I set it to 3, lowest, right? No pre-rolls, yeah, exactly. So, like, pre-rolls off for another 3 minutes and 20 seconds, and then it's going to do the ad, and then it's going to show the ad, and then it's going to have pre-rolls off for a certain amount of time, and it only does 3 minutes of ads per hour of the actual mid-rolls, not the pre-roll. The pre-roll doesn't count towards that. And then those intrusive ads like that it shows, right? Those are the 3 minutes. I'm pretty certain those extra banner ones do not count towards that. I just gain revenue from those as well. However, because they started doing that, I think that that's the reason that all the ads are now worth less. Twitch has pretty well just suffocated the ads, and now we're not getting like as much money per viewer per ad in general. So I'm making even less than I was before. So I'm at a point now where I'm considering once I'm done my whole big trip and all that stuff, once I start pushing content, considering putting ads down to like the lowest it could possibly be without me having to put any mid-rolls. So like just having pre-rolls on and that's it. Because you cannot disable ads entirely. It's impossible. They've completely stopped people from doing that. There'll always be some form of ad played. But once I come back from my big trip, when I go on that road trip, I will probably just multi-stream every single day that I stream to every platform. All of them. Focus heavily on making highlight content into like decent content with like a point, and just put those up like consistently, and then just not rely on the Twitch soul ads anymore in between it. I think I might do that because I no longer trust Twitch. Twitch is pretty awful now. Like, for example, someone on YouTube can vibe out and watch ads over there. It's worth more money, and the VOD will then make money after. Twitch will not. Right? So I can at least survive more if more people are watching on YouTube and Twitch versus just watching on YouTube nowadays, even if it's like only a few people. However, I could also go to Kick and like multi-stream there for the people who do want to watch over there, which will be very little, if not, if any, right? For the people who choose to watch over there, because there's 0 ads. But if they decide to sub, then I get 95% of the revenue, which will counter all of that other garbage. Right? I know some people are weird about Kick, and I'm not trying to fucking explain to you guys why that's kind of stupid. But, you know, everyone has their opinion, watch it or don't, right? But every platform has pros and cons, and Twitch has way more cons than every other platform combined nowadays, which sucks, right? So I'll start doing multi-streaming to all platforms, and you can watch wherever the fuck you want to watch, and you don't have to watch all of them. You don't have to watch any of them. You just do whatever you want. So that's what I want to, you know, get into. But I'd probably just rather do the 3 minute, because, yeah, 100%. Yeah, pre-rolls suck. I hate pre-rolls. I have my personal opinions on why no hate to the actual platform. Yeah, no, I don't like a lot of the people that stream there. But I can't stand the amount of people who say that Kick is the worst just because. Just because. You know, people say Kick is the worst, but then you ask them why, and they say because of the bad people that stream there. Way more bad shit happens on Twitch. That's a fact, right? That is an absolute fact. The people who are bad on Kick only are there for a certain amount of time, then they get banned and they go to Twitch. Or vice versa, and then they get banned over on the other one.
So I ended my sub XD.
Yo, appreciate the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got Nico with the friggin' 10 months. Hey. Oh, well, I have to go do something real quick. I have to go do something. If I say 5 minutes, yeah, I have to go break a tree. I'm required by law to break a tree. 10 trees, actually. So hold up. I'm required by law to do this because I said I would. So I'm sorry for the downtime, but we have a couple minutes. Guys, there's like 5 minutes until it starts. I need to go break this. Here we go. 1. I have to do 10. 2. Shit. 3. We got 10 months from Nico. Can we get a heart in the chat for the tier 1? Let's go 3. I think I might have missed one because I got distracted. 4. 5. All right, 5 more. I'm not going to count down. It was like nothing. 6. 7. 8. And 2 more. 9. 10. Okay, there we go. We're good. We're safe. We're out. Slow-mo you got there? Oh, that's Dulkir mod. D-U-L-K-I-R is the name of it. Super good stuff. If you go into my Twitch, !multi, it'll pop up for you. The link anyways. You can go in there and then type !Dulkir mod. And it'll give you the link to it. Or you can join my Discord as well. Or you can just search it on Google. But I think it's just safer to like go somewhere you know it's legit. My X streams on Kick. I don't actually care. What platform to stream. No, yeah, 100%. Yeah, no, it's just... There's just a lot of people who hate Kick because of the same reasons that Twitch also should be hated for. And then they hate on Kick solely because of the fact that some other dude who also does really bad shit says that people are doing bad shit on Kick, but they don't fact check it. They just say, and there is some stuff that happened on Kick for a while that I was like, I don't want to stream there again. And then they were dealt with, and now it's like pretty good. But now all that stuff happens on Twitch 10 times more, and people are like, Twitch is great. It's the best. There's no problems. That's what I hate. People are just stupid as shit. I don't do PVs, brother, but welcome, welcome. All right, guys, there is only a couple minutes until this is ready to rumble. There is 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Here we go. Hold up. The React Andean farm. I want to make sure it's actually properly on the right screen. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Where's my regular monitor at? There we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's happening. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. The trailer. Dude, I very, very much so hope. I don't know why I'm clapping in this really off timing. I really hope. Cheers, by the way. That we see an actual decently placed and decently scheduled time for the release of this. That's what I hope. I really do. I truly do. All right, 60 seconds and it starts. Okay. We are so ready. We've been waiting. What's up, MIA? Everyone put a 1 in the chat if you guys are excited. On YouTube or Twitch. 1 in the chat if you're excited. Are you excited? I'm very excited. Dude, it's been 5 years we've been waiting for an update. 5 years for Foraging. And then heavily for the past 4. And it's just been teased and teased and teased and then delayed and delayed and delayed and then, lied about the drop and then, pushed back and then lied and then pushed back. And then it's just over and over again. It's insane. It's baffling. It's baffling stuff. It's baffling stuff. And I got to say it one more time. Baffling stuff. Okay? Insanely baffling stuff. All right, I'm going to keep refreshing because I don't know why it doesn't, tell me directly when it actually is, ready or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Is it baffling? Very much baffling. We love to see it. Wedding Saturday, and at the end, I got 2 bottles of red wine for free. Hey, hell yeah, dude. Are we ready, chat? Question mark. Are we ready, chat? Are we ready? Someone's going to tell me to shut the fuck up or something. It's not even on live chat. It's on top chat. That's lame. I just realized that. All right, come on. We'll begin shortly. Not only... I feel like it's also going to be late to even premiere. It should already be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should be. Right? I'm not mistaken, right? Like, it should be, like, right there. There we go. There we go. (2027) release date. I'm just gonna stir some drama. 2027 release date? Question mark? Exclamation point? Imagine. Another 2 minutes. I mean, it's to make sure that everyone's actually ready for it. I understand this. Oh, dude, what? They just delayed it again. I'm gonna put that shit to 1080p. I don't want any issue. I don't know why it's like, it's skipping a beat. It's gonna be Minecraft content. There's no reason to watch it in fucking 4K. Dave Voxy gets famous, I will randomly join and stir some drama. Yeah, never. Famous, imagine. Yo! Foraging trailer waiting room, IVoxyy, 7 watching. Oh my god. I made the shittiest thumbnail to ever exist. It was the tree, the foraging text or whatever, and then the I pray for times like this. I just wanted to make sure that I was live at least on YouTube as well for the people who are, like, you know, checking it. So, shout out to Trader, shout out to Oni, shout out to Gun. Those fellas over there, whoever's vibing. Here we go. 29 seconds. All right, let's go full. Chat, I swear to you. I promise you that if this says release date 2026, I'm ending my stream and I'm diving out my window. I promise you that. Here we go. Here it lock in. Oh my god, that's me. Winter. I don't see any rod swapping happening at all. There's no happening. No happening. There's no rod swapping at all right now. The new blocks. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh my god. Dude, this looks pretty. Oh, buddy. Oh! I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. Rare tree? Oh my god. You can throw the axe. You can throw the axe, and it does barely anything. Okay. It looks like some new armor, which is good. We got Agatha. Straight out of Marvel. We're gonna have frogs, dude. Oh. Actual frogs. This is for the hunting, I'm pretty sure. Oh! I'm not sure what. A puzzle. Wait. Wait. Wait, that's... Wait a second. Wait. Wait a second. So you're telling me after 5 years, they're not even giving... They're not even giving an actual date. You're telling me after years, after a Foraging releasing early 2020 or 1.21 or Skyblock 1.0 releasing early 2024, even that statement, you're telling me that they gave us the word that I'm not exactly sure it's pronounced, but Galadia. What the... Hold up. Hold up for a second. Give me a second, okay? If I look it up, there's like a half-naked man that's looking at me. Mythology is a post-antiquity, is that... I'm pretty sure. Yeah, antiquity, name popularly applied to the statue carved of ivory, alabaster. Okay. So what are we supposed to do with this? Pretty sure they could have made this like 6 months ago too. Yeah, this is crazy. Crazy work. I don't think that there is anything like it's like saying, dude, love your product. You're going on Shark Tank. It's like walking in there and saying, we love your product. I love you very much. You are absolutely incredible. Your sales pitch was incredible. I love this. This is the best product I've ever seen. This is going to be the best thing for anyone to make a stupid amount of money, and I love it. It's the absolute best thing I've ever seen in my life, but I'm out. Barbara, right? What is that? And for that, yeah, you existed and you were incredible, and I love it incredibly much. Like, I love it so much more than anything I've ever seen. And for that reason, I'm out. Where's the date, brother? Where it just says, the wait is almost over. The foraging update is near. Where? The foraging update was near in 2024, apparently. Like, before 2024 it was near, and it was supposed to be early 2024. You can't tell us that again. You can't say that again. It's not... There's no date. No. Dude, almost... You see, that's crazy. That's crazy. There's no way they say that, right? By the way, they're running around in young dragon armor for the entire thing, and then there's like this where it shows something different. I think it's just to kind of show off like the different styles people like using it in the past. Like, you can use old stuff, you can use new stuff, whatever. I'm assuming that's why. This right here, I want to just like... They were able to throw the axe and it broke very little. So I'm assuming the XP you gain is incredibly good now. The rage bait is crazy. It has to be, yeah. Check alpha. Someone check alpha real quick. Hold up. Hold up real fast. I'm going to disconnect, okay? I'm going to disconnect. Alpha 6 out of 50. You can't join alpha. Alpha's not even... Okay, that's not good. There's nothing happening. Hold up. There's nothing happening at all. That is... Wow. That's insane. Dude, that's insane. I mean, they're showing something. That's cool. But I don't know if I'm just in a bad mood or something, but this seems incredibly ridiculous. Unless, because they've been posting all these other things, either shorts or whatever, this is going to lead into something happening tomorrow, and then they're going to keep showing it off, and then out of nowhere next Tuesday it's on alpha or something. I don't know, but that's crazy. After all that time, you don't even put a release date. That's nuts. Dude, if I had to rate this out of 10, I'd give it a solid 1.5. It would have been like a solid 10 because they put some good effort into making this look like a decent trailer. Like, it's a nice little cinematic trailer. The replay mod has been used, I think. And that's good. They had shaders on. Congrats. That looks nice. However, the important thing was to not do something like this. And they did this. That's insane. I have no words anymore. That's all I got. Yeah, berry picking. Yeah, I can't believe that. That's insane. Dude, I don't know what to say. That's insane. That's nuts. That's nuts. That is actually baffling. I don't love that at all. Like, I have good, like, yeah, April Fool's is a little late. Yeah, hey, Google, how many days ago was April Fool's? It didn't even say it. It's just showing me. April Fool's, on April 1st, whatever, it was 63 days ago. They were 63 days late to putting this up. Don't worry. That means they're a little behind, okay? So in 63 days, after today, we'll see what we want to see, right? That's good. That's good news, all right? All we have to do is wait 63 more days, and then we're good to go. So we're going to be there soon enough. We just need to hold on a little bit longer because they're so consistently pushing for this. We love it, right? It's great. Love it. Okay, I am a little bit... I'm a little bit unsatisfied. That shit was so whack. What the fuck? Yeah, I want to say, like, okay, anyone could... I'm not saying it's bad. I think that, like, the trailer that they could have, could have added that date to would have been like, oh, this is great. This is fantastic. But they didn't add the date, so everything about it seems terrible. It seemed interesting. That's cool, right? You went over here. Galatia, right? Again, I don't know if that's how that's pronounced. Travel to Galatia, right? I need to look up if that's how you pronounce it, because I don't want a pronunciation. Hold up. I'll be pissed off if I'm saying it wrong. How do you pronounce croissant? Hold the fuck up, buddy. Hold up. How do you pronounce it? That's not...
And including from literature, stay tuned. So let's start with the Greek pronunciation, pronounced in Greek. Galatea.
Galatea. Okay, so we're gonna call it Galatea. So they say go to Galatea, right? And we're like, oh, a new island. Oh, we're excited. We're gonna check out Alpha's gonna be there. And then they get on there. They're looking around. It's like, oh, it's super exciting, and it looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. You can't miss with that in general. Like, it's a good soundtrack, decent B-roll, good cinematic shots, axolotls, big ass tree. All right. Big old tree. Bayou got a little larger, right? That's pretty cool. That looks nice. And I'm getting hyped up for this. New blocks. Pause at the wrong spot. New blocks. Awesome. NPCs. Don't care. But new blocks. Oh, the NPC right there. Didn't even notice him. All right, he was blending in. All right. And they're like, holy crap, what do we have? It's the same exact tree cap we had forever. I mean, like, that's... I don't know if that's exciting to you guys. That I find a little bit wild. They're showing the tree cap again. But continue, right? Farm armor. Confusing. Young dragon armor. And then just one type of armor that is unique. That right there. The only thing that's unique about this so far, which is interesting. But, like, we'll move on. All right? Still just leather armor. There was a little... Oh, wait, hold up. There's a little orb there. There was that little orb there. It's like, and then they're picking berries as well. Okay. Picking berries like mushrooms and whatever we did at one point. Okay, so that's interesting, too. We got new trees, area, like, locations, whatever, new blocks, new armor. Axolotls, berries, cool. Continue. Now they're able to right-click it. You can throw it, and it hits things. Okay. Interesting. And now you can jump into the water, and you can swim. You can swim. There are little fishies in there, dude. There's other little blocks. There's a whole bunch of stuff. It looks really stinky down there. That's good, right? And continue. There was a turtle somewhere. Oh, yeah, here we go. So we got Agatha, straight out of Marvel, all right? She just stopped fighting, what's-her-face? Wanda. I'm Agatha, the youngest of the Starlin sisters. We each host contests on our own islands. So there's going to be different islands. Cool. Contests. Interesting. So just like Jacob's tickets and stuff like that, there'll be something else, right? There's a bunch of stuff. That was kind of underwhelming. Oh, 100%. I agree. I 100% think so myself. I do believe that there was just... They were leading somewhere, and then they're just like, blue balls. Just for you. You know? For tree contests? Yeah, so tree contests are going to be a thing. And then you're like, okay, well, we're getting somewhere, maybe. Coral, another alchemy type of NPC there. And we got Kiara here too, another new area. There's like a little, it's like a little greenhouse type of situation here. You can, it has something to do with berry picking, I'm assuming. That's what that's going to be for. There's a little area up there with like some bookshelves or whatever. Anyways, there was something else after this, I think. Yeah, so fusion machine. That's going to be something to do with, I would assume, attributes. If I had to guess, I'm not saying I'm going to be right. Someone else will have a better idea. Because of the fact that they mentioned it before, that they're going to be used differently. So that's massively, you know, going to impact a lot of things. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But that's what my guess is, right? Keisha. All right, and then we got Sawyer, booster info, click to view. So it's something to do with a boost that will probably be used in terms of foraging and whatnot. Kind of probably going to be something similar to how it is on like the garden, maybe, I would assume, that you can use to like boost your farming fortune and whatnot, something like that. And a little frog. They're cute as hell. You can't miss. Right? You can't really miss there, but you hunt them. So just keep in mind, he just trapped this thing in a little bag and he's gonna cook it later. So keep that in mind. Just think about that for a second. Dolphin. Also, he's beating the shit out of a dolphin. And then somehow, this also, I want to go back to, because he hit it or something. Wait, hold up. He just fed it or something, and it got larger by the backside of this animal. I just want to let that be known. There's also a baby floating around. So you go from the baby up to the large, and you can feed them or something, and then you could probably capture them or whatever in the hunting situation that they're introducing. There's bamboo. Nice. Sea turtles, little fish. Interesting. I don't know what... Okay, this part threw me off. There's some sort of catacombs area on... like... There's something. There's something like an under the whole thing, under the water. There's gonna be some sort of catacombs like area where you can go around and attack drowned skeletons. Right? Interesting enough. I'm not saying it's really gonna be something crazy. I believe next Tuesday will be on alpha for 2 to 3 weeks, then main. Maybe actually, yeah. There's a possibility. And there's a group of people going through here. I'm assuming that's another part of that area, and there's just a puzzle. And you probably have to get these to all combine, I assume. Just looking at it. Oh, no, you need to make it from what it looks like there. Oh, okay, yeah. So you just have to copy what it shows. So they're reorganizing. So it's like a little puzzle and whatnot. And then there's a big old castle-y looking, really high up, like a lot of verticality here, a lot of trails to go on, and a lot of trees, and it's just massive. And then they hit us with the take 2 of these and call me in the morning. You know what I mean? They hit us with this. This just the worst. The absolute worst, in my opinion. It's just I don't like that. Everything was incredible. They did a lot of good stuff, and then they just right there, dude. Just really, it went from like blue balls to just like stomping on them. That's incredible. And that's it. Surely that's not what we're left with, right? There's no way that's it. Hold up, I gotta do this properly. There's no way that's it. That's all I gotta say. Sorry guys, the Foraging trailer has been delayed in order to fix some back-end changes. On a lighter note, we rolled out the next mining update and plan on expanding fishing hotspots. My god. Yeah, I was very hyped up for this until that was said. Now I have absolutely no idea if we're going to be able to trust this is in a decent spot, right? I'm a little worried. Apparently this is one of 3 islands. Yeah, so it'll be pretty big. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. Is there anything else that's been said or posted or mentioned or anything at all in any form? The Foraging trailer is out now. Let's talk about the next step. Public alpha. We are not starting public alpha today, but it will be more than likely this week. Why not say something in the trailer instead of tweeting about it? I just checked, and there it is. Okay, now we're talking. Ish. No. Okay. Ish. Like, bruh. Okay, well, okay. They said something else. I'm glad I checked. I'm just gonna go back here. They just tweeted. There we go. There we go. All right, just want to make sure that, like, you know, I'm spreading around the news. Bro, why didn't they put that in a trailer? So much blue balling. What the hell? Yeah, exactly. They just post something. Like, I'm assuming, like, okay, I'm gonna take a gamble here and just check the post and say that's probably there too. Yeah, it's right there. Okay, so it is. Yeah. So let's talk about the alpha. Okay, there we go. So it's also right there. Something. Okay, hold up. I'm just gonna copy exactly what I said over there. That's. I don't know why. I feel like I need to do this. I'm early to the game. Oh my god, I'm so good at this whole social media thing. Oh my god, I'm the best. Everyone like my stuff, please. For the love of God, help me pay my bills. So, dude, I'm a little bit worried, but at least right now we're at public alpha is the next step. More than likely this week. Okay. Am I expecting that to mean that we're going to see it anytime soon on the actual server itself? No. Right? But I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. In order to fix it back and see, I saw that. I thought that was hilarious. That was so funny. Dude, I genuinely do believe that even with, right? Like, even with this statement, there's gonna be something that happens, and it's not even gonna go up onto the freaking alpha soon. Like, they're gonna wait another couple weeks. There's gonna be something somewhere where something's gonna happen, and it's gonna get delayed again. I am so worried that that's gonna happen because it's only been proven through every other thing they've done. But we'll see. I am like right now, I want to say, like, I am kind of happy that we have some sort of thing being said. I can't say that it's, like, actually nothing, right? But, ish being the words here, yeah. The key word here, yeah. It's just, there is something about, like, Hypixel that, like, every single time they do something, it feels like you go forward and, like, 50 step backwards. But, like, this is the closest we've ever seen. The closest we've ever been to this being real. This is the closest. Also, I want to hold up, chat. This right here, Hypixel with the wood look to it. I don't know how close to, like, Hightail is that. It's supposed to look like Hypixel, but I don't know why. I saw this, and I thought they were, like, trying to fucking meme Hytale or something. I thought that was actually crazy. Okay, well, I'm gonna open image. 1 sec. I want to see this. It just, I thought the textures were the same, but I'm entirely wrong. I just had to, I don't know, it's just, that seemed kind of funky for a second. Anyways, that's all I gotta say. I'm actually, like, more so depressed now about the information that we've gotten than anything. I'm not really sure what to think about it at all. So what I'm gonna say right now is, if you guys were, like, actually hyped up about this, just like I was, I'm sorry. Like, that's tough. That's tough. Like, not having even just a date inside the trailer is fucked. In my opinion, that is just incredibly wild. Yeah, that is incredibly wild. I don't think that any of us could have seen that coming. And that's not a good thing. That is incredibly awful. I want to know who's in charge of that and who fought that. I feel like so many people would. Alpha open, or is that a different server? 8 out of 50? Oh, no, it's alpha, but it's always at out of 50, and it's just the devs slash the, like, probably the Skyblock nerds, like, people that are, like, you know, testing things, but it's been like that for a while. Alpha's not opened or anything, so it's just out of 50 for the fact that they can have, like, you know, certain people join it to test out things. But yeah, it says that they're gonna do the public alpha, like, you know, later on this week maybe, but it's not, again, it's not even a guarantee, which is wild. Genuinely, that's crazy. Ultimate wise, whoa. Okay, let me go ahead and just do this. Let me claim all these guys. What was this one? Scarf studies, don't need it. Unfortunate. I would really like to see some more stuff in here I do need, but, like, I don't think it's ever gonna happen. Hot potato book. Oh, experiment table time. Yep, gotta do it. You saw the post? Yeah, I was taking a look at all those things. I clicked onto their Twitter, like, and then it was the same minute that they posted it, and instantly just felt like a wave of, like, damn, this sucks. I was like, that's just lame. Which I feel is probably how we all felt. That was very baffling, but I don't know. What can you do, I guess? You know, there's really nothing that you can do. We just have to sit around twiddling our thumbs again. This update looks kind of like a 3 out of 10. Yeah, a 3 out of 10. I give it a solid 3 out of 10. You know, I think 3's okay. I think it's it's an astute observation. Look at DMs, but don't leak. Shit. Post that anonymously, and they'll still somehow figure it out, and then I feel like they'll start coming after you. I don't quite speak Canadian. Could you translate that for me? Damn. Sorry, to Instagram. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I was very intrigued when I was getting on today. I thought there was something big happening, and now it's like, wow, that was it. Just wow, that was it. Like, let me change the title. And disappointed. There we go. Yeah, that was incredibly disappointing. They didn't even show the dragon they had. Dude, you know what they needed to do? They just needed to say, like, to their team, okay, guys, do we have the alpha ready? No? Okay, let's not say a fucking thing until it's ready, so we can post the trailer and say it's opening on this day. That's it. That's all they needed to do. How do they still not have that in their heads? There's something big through New Islands. I'm excited. I mean, yeah, sure, we can be excited, but remember, it's also been 5 years. And then like multiple years, and they said early 2024, and then now it's mid 2025, and then they said, you know, eventually coming, and they said in a couple months, and then they said, oh, a trailer, and then the trailer doesn't even tell you when it's coming, and they said, oh, it should be on alpha maybe this week, but like they've said many things in the past, so it's like it's hard for anyone to actually be excited. If you are excited, then awesome. I'm not trying to take that away from you, but no, 100%. I get that. I'm very happy for those people you included. Like, it's anyone who's excited for it. It's just wild. It's actually wild. Kind of looks like a 3 to 10. Like, for real. I'm going to be real 100% right now. If I didn't watch that trailer, I would be more excited, I think. I think if I would have waited to watch the trailer a couple days, if I wasn't able to do it right then and there, if I wasn't here or something, I would have been super hyped. Although I got 2 Foraging XP boosts this morning, like 15 minutes apart, so that's big profit. Nice, dude. I want to check some stuff because... Hold up, am I still in the party? No, I'm not. Okay, I didn't think so. I need to check something real quick. Biblical, though, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. I want to check something real quick, okay? Let's take a look at... Let's say, first off... Citron. Let's look at this. View graphs. Jesus. Ooh. Damn. And then the price. It's just gone up, 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 up. Yeah, it jumped. So it's jumped. Okay, so it has jumped for sure. Now, where is it going to go? Is it still going to be up, or is it going to go down? That's the question. I think it's going to shit the bed a little bit and then come right back up again later. Like, and the reason I think that is the fact that they straight up just... We have no more actual, like, you know, fucking guarantee right now that we're even going to see it. We see the most we've ever seen. So the chances are higher, sure, but there's no guarantee we even see it anytime soon. When they say that, like, there's a chance that we see it this week on Alpha, that really holds no weight at all. And that's just speaking... probably how we all feel there. It truly holds no weight. And that's just something that they have to, you know, understand, because that's what they've done. That's on them, right? But, like, I do believe that, like, given, I'm just gonna 94.9k, I guess. Given the fact that it has, at least, like, got a trailer popping up here, they kind of do have to lock the fuck in if they weren't already. And they're at least now being forcibly pushed by the most amount of fucking annoyance they've ever had to, like, make something happen here. So, I don't know. I'm, like, somewhat looking forward to it. But that update content, again, what I said before, they either got to release it right goddamn now, or they got to put a set release date of, like, September. I mean, that's only for me to be excited for the fact that I have something coming up mid-July through, all the way through to, like, some part of September, right? So that's why. Which mod lets you see all the ender chest inventories? NEU. That's not enough updates. It's super, super useful. I hope that there's something in the future, like, you know, that they actually just implement into the actual game so we don't have to use this mod again. I'm gonna be honest, there's, like, 2 to 3 things in NEU that I still use that I care about using. And it's just like any other mod could take over and I just delete this thing tomorrow. I really hope that that happens. Okay, now, is there anything else here like that, like, is good? I don't know, foraging. I have a single perfect right here. Perfect citron gemstone. I have one right now. That right now sells for 25.7 mil. That's interesting. Interesting enough. I'm selling that right now to see how long it takes. I want to see how often people are buying them. However, wait. Was that for 2? No, it was 1. I saw a 2 here for some. Oh, for 25703. Yeah, so it was 25. Yeah, I don't know why that confused me. I thought. Anyways, I think that like just seeing how fast they sell is interesting, but I'm gonna end up just buying a whole bunch when I need to, anyways. 26 mil is insane. I mean, it's not really that wild to me, given like I don't look at prices much. But never fucking mind, never mind, because that's the Jasper prices. I thought that like multiple were that high. Never mind, dude. Didn't seem that insane, but perfect is 14, 15, 15, 13, 14, 13, 11, 13, 26, 18 for Peridot. Ruby's 9.9, 28 mil for... Yeah, no, never mind. That is pretty good. That is pretty crazy. I haven't seen you in a while. I started streaming and growing. How's the health going? Last time I checked. Oh, it's going pretty good. Not too bad. I'm obviously doing a lot better now. There's a lot of things that are happening that are going to, you know, obviously put me in a position where I can get actually better. But I have a big trip coming up with, if you guys want to know, X-Race Point News. That's what this right above me is like, you know, we're just kind of like people know where all the support's going towards. And all that shit. Pretty big stuff happening. But in order to make sure that, you know, I myself and also, like, you know, my growing puppy are not going to be in really bad health from the shithole we live in. So, pretty decent. Comparable to Jasper's nuts. That is pretty nuts, yeah. All right, let's quickly reboot. Let's get to, like, a new rebooted server. And I want to check something else, too. I want to see something else. /L. How many people are on Skyblock right now? They just released a damn trailer. Isn't that like the same amount that's like normally on? I feel like this is going to bait a lot of people because a lot of people are going to see there's a trailer and be like, oh shit, that means they actually have something out, right? Or like they're coming out with it like right now, or roughly, or whatever. But I guess not. And then once the alpha opens, I want to remind everybody to not worry about trying to join the alpha. Watch somebody who's trying to join it so you don't have to go through that, because they will have a maximum capacity, if it's the same way it's always been, of 200 people. There will be a queue line of thousands of people. It will be atrocious. The only people who are going to get in consistently are the people who have a red name, because as far as I know, they don't have to wait for the queue at all. I don't have a red name. I'm going to try to join in when it's open at some point. But I only have MVP Plus. I'm not paying for shit. There's no reason to. I don't care for like the stream party stuff. I haven't paid for it for years. But like I'll still try to get in. If you like try to time when it's on and try to get onto it, when you like go and disconnect or whatever, and you're like, oh, I'm going to get in. You're going to try to get into alpha. Right now, it's not even possible, obviously. It's only open for admins and devs or whatever, right? It will have an atrocious number of people on. So, don't even bother. Like at all. That's just, it's not worth anyone's time. Yeah, how can I access alpha? Alpha doesn't have anything on it right now, but alpha is alpha.hypixel.net. alpha.hypixel.net. It'll obviously be on the newer version, so I would recommend trying to join it when it does open, if you do decide you want to try to join it with the thousands of people that are going to be in the queue. Whenever, whatever day, you know what I'm saying? Try to join on like 1.21 something. Just that. There's the only way it's going to be even possible to join. Even if it releases on alpha, there'll probably be so many bugs. It takes another 3 months. Yeah, dude, I'm not sure what's going to happen. But like I said before, as long as there is a date, that is so important. Mind you, I also think that if they waited till 2026, that'd be a fucking wildly disgusting number or date to see. But like, just I don't know. There's a lot of mixed feelings going on about that. I'm both happy with it and terribly disappointed. But I'm one of fucking tens of thousands of people, you know, that are on per day, so it doesn't really matter. Damn, dude, freaking tickets, man. Carnival tickets. I don't even have anywhere to put this. That's actually crazy. Do you think Foraging will be decent Iron Man money? I absolutely hope so. If it's not, I'm going to be pretty disappointed as well, because I've seen in the past, they've mentioned that that's something that was like at least an idea for them to go after, which would be like comparable money to mining or whatever. And I really hope it is actually comparable, because mining is so incredibly fucking boring. I feel like setting another date would be even worse because of PTSD for the previous date. No. Nah, they fucked up in the past. Yes, absolutely. Way too many times. That's a fact. But not giving a date now makes it even worse, because even when they had a set date, they didn't meet it. And now they don't have a date, so there's no meeting anything. You know what I mean? I mean, it was just a trailer. One of the NPCs said there were multiple islands that wasn't shown. That doesn't matter at all. I mean, it's just a trailer is going to show. Okay. Trailers are there to hype it up and show the date that you're supposed to be looking forward to. That's what it's there for. Right? That is what it's there for. That's to build the hype for it. But the hype's already been built and killed 1,000 times over. So many times. So I'm just like, I get what you're saying, but like, they did tweet, or they did post, they did say after that, kind of low key, that message that I said before, which I'm pretty sure I still have. No, never mind. I don't have it copied. Let me go and just bring it up again. Let's copy from the fellow who put it inside the YouTube chat. They did say that. They did say, you know, let's talk about the next step, public alpha. We're not starting alpha today. However, they said, but it will be more likely this week, more than likely this week, right? So that could mean it's coming out this week. That also doesn't mean much, and it could just not be this week. So we'll find out. But the alpha will be like the big massive test, and from that day that alpha's there, we'll have an idea of whether or not they're ready for it. Alpha only opens on Thursdays and Mondays. Could that be why? I'm not really sure if that's true 100%. I'm not sure if that's why. I'm not sure if anything like that. I have no idea. But I think they're just trying to, like, give people time to get their stuff situated to try to join alpha, because it's going to be on, like, 1.21. However, I very much think that if they're going to do this alpha, they need to have a much more, like, prepared alpha, in terms of they need to have a stupid amount more space. They had like 200 slots. They need that shit to be way better. That has been a problem for so long. It's terrible. The second they try to open up alpha, it's unplayable the entire day. And then the next day, it's like kind of playable maybe, but there's still 1,000 people plus. And that happens consistently. Even for the Bayou, that happened. And the Bayou is like nothing, if we're going to be honest. Like, yeah, it's useful for new players, but like, that's really, it's not much. People have already been like, oh yeah, write this off because it's not really that important. And it really ain't. Like, I'm going to go here real quick and see, like, you know, how exciting all this content looks. Like, there's a lot of early players. There's 14 people in here, and they're just, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like 2 to 3 of these people are probably macroing in some capacity in the lobby. And the rest are half asleep, probably listening to something on, like, YouTube or Netflix while they right-click. Right? And I'm talking about in this lobby. In this specific lobby, 2 to 3. That's my guess. In this specific lobby. There's already a macro for this? There already is. You know, 100%. So I made it. No, I 1,000% believe people are macroing. That's why I said there's probably 2 or 3 in this lobby that are macroing. Because, let's be real here, that's like most of what this game's turned into. Like, oh no, I mean for the new update. Oh, for the new update. No. That update will be a whole other problem, but let's just go in here for a couple moments. Let's see if we're going to find one right off the bat. What if we don't? Oh. This guy doesn't even look like he's actually cheating. Though he might. No, he doesn't look like he is. Holy shit. Did we find a lobby with no macro? No way. How rare is that? What the fuck? That is insane. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. They're all foraging? Maybe. Oh, mining citron. They're mining citron. That's what they're probably doing. Let's be real. They're probably all mining citron. Let's go to the... Okay, hold up. Hold up, Jed. Where... What? You're telling me no one's in here breaking this right now? Are you fucking serious? What's so special about citron? That. It was down here, and then people were like, foraging update is possible. And they're like, oh. Like, so now it's up here. It's comparable to Jasper. It's actually better than Jasper right now. Jasper takes a lot more to get after and a lot more to break versus this. So I'm pretty certain you can call this better. Dude. My God. But yeah, look at this. Whoop. That's wild. I wish I didn't have this. Yeah, I do. Honestly, I don't have any reason to care too much about citron. Because I'm on Iron Man, so it's like... I mean, technically I do, because getting the you know, the citron in general for, like, slots of armor is probably worth it. Though, I don't know, dude. I have 2 perfects right here. I have 2 perfects inside of the tree cap. I have 3 flawless here. Going for more just sounds depressing. And, dude, I swear I put some inside of an armor set. I swear I did. I swear I did. I'm not sure where they're at, though. I swear to God I had a lot more than this. I promise I did. All macros waiting for coal to show up. 10 fiestas in a row, after all. Oh, my God. Yeah, dude. I forgot about the freaking coals again. Yeah, we're going to have quite a bit of fiestas to try to get to. However, I'm not sure how many I'm going to make it to, but I need them so bad. Remember, I have 3 perfects in my chest so I can... yeah, dude, right off the bat, you log in, you sell 1 perfect right now, you're getting 25 plus mil for 1 individually. 25 mil. For what was essentially useless for a long-ass time. Oh, wait, hold up. Let me check something here. I do have a citron thing. Okay, you know what? I could go for some right now, if anything. I don't have to do anything else at the moment. Could just get that done. Let's break a couple. I feel like if I go into a lobby, though, like now that I'm going to go start doing it, there instantly it's going to be a lobby where it's just full of people, you know, trying to go for it. Let's see. If I set myself up, that's probably what's going to happen. But I'm down to find out. Let's do that. Why 10? Oh yeah, so there's gonna be 5 because of coal, right? And then we're gonna have Jerry pop up with you know, all those other perks or whatever. So like we're like 15 fiestas back to back to back. So 5 Jerry 5, which would be 10. Wait, how many are there gonna be? Because I'm pretty sure there's only like a guarantee of like 1 no, 5. Yeah, 5 inside of Jerry, so it'd be 10. I just remembered I have 3 perfects on my chisel. Oh yeah, the chisel has them too. Yeah, that's... Oh shit, yeah. Oh. That's what that was. I knew I had more, but I didn't know what the hell I was like doing with them. But that's that right there. So I have 5 perfect just sitting around right now. I have 2 inside the axe, right? I only need to make like 3 more perfects if I want to have enough for an entire 2 for each piece of armor, whatever it comes up, adds or whatever. I'm assuming you're gonna be able to put 2 perfects in each armor piece, if whenever year that comes out. So all I need to do is just take the 3 out of here, use those 2, use these 3 and the 2 more to make 1 more, and make, get another, fucking 10 flawless after that, or whatever. So just get 12 total. That's what I have to do. 12 flawless, which I just recently sold to NPC all of the stuff I had. That's not a problem. Doesn't take much to get, but it'll obviously be more competition to go for it. I say recently, but that was a long ass time ago. Let's do this. Boom, 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 boom. Make sure that's on. It is awesome stuff. And warp base. Surely they add a foraging mayor. They 100% should. Abso-fucking-lutely they should. Alright, let's see if I'm going to be able to even find citron here. Yeah, so this lobby seemingly is going to be good. Not sure if this is a good tree for what I need to go for here, but it should be. Maniac Miner is what's on. Okay. Voxy mining stream, bro. You know how many friggin' mining streams I've done? It's insane. That's like 90% of what I had to do on Iron Man. It's like coming back to it. Just this is what people almost expected to see 24/7. Too many, way too fucking many. And I'm not saying that like I hate mining. I just hate mining for money. I hate it so much. Mining for money is the goddamn worst. But this, not really like, not terrible. It's just not my favorite. Bow, bow. Got cold fiestas. Yep, true. You don't want to spend 100+ hours of your life for AOC, assuming you don't have it. Yeah, no, never. Hell fucking no, dude. See, that's something I've always been pretty clear about. Going for money in this game is something I don't care to do anymore, so I'm not going for any more that requires a shit ton of money. I'm not going for the Rift Prison because it's the same type of thing. It's just breaking glass endlessly inside of the Rift to hope I can get 11 MP. That's not worth it. I don't care about that. And then AOC, same garbage. It's just not important. I do want Iron Man W's to come out so we can eventually see something happen there, but we'll see. I don't know. Worth to sell them and buy again after Fiesta. I honestly couldn't tell you if that's like 100% something you should do or not, so I wouldn't just tell you like and just hope that I'm right. So I'm just gonna say nothing about that because I have no idea what you should or should not do with your money ever. Like realistically, is it even worth selling your citron right now? Maybe not. So I wouldn't even just guarantee do that either. Could bring down yeah, no, they need to do something for sure to make going for money not horrendously awful NPC wise on Iron Man, and I really don't see that as even a hard thing for them to do. So I'm very surprised that they haven't done a damn thing about that. Very much. But hey, we're gonna have we're gonna have fiestas soon. For that fiesta, I'm sure everyone will be breaking citron, looking for what they're looking for. If I can find any to break, I'm gonna use that to try to get my glossies, and I can make at least some sort of progression in this game again. Because I only have 15 glossies right now, and I still need like multiple stacks. 50% higher prices. No, they need way more than that. I think they need to rework like most items in this game. And then make NPC selling like much better on Iron Man. Make it absolutely terrible for most things on a regular, so they don't have that issue that macroers are gonna just ruin the fucking economy there, right? Just to get rid of that, since Iron Man's not bleeding into it. So NPC values over here are not as are not in the same conversation of like a possibility of it ruining things. I don't even need to be breaking this stuff, but I do remember I wanted to make some refined titanium. I don't know why I haven't put some of those in. So let me go to the forge right now, since none of this matters to me. Yeah, if I get a Vang, I will. All right, let's go in here. Let's go there. I need... No, not... yeah, this one. Refined titanium. There we go. Now, that's enough that, you know, if I ever decide to make the that one talisman or whatever, then I'll be able to do so. God damn, what a wildly, like, large letdown. I'm still just blown away by that. I can't believe it. That was just crazy. Yeah, the burst stopper, yeah. I cannot believe that. And, like, in some ways, it's good that we actually see some, like, you know, details of what it's going to have. But, yeah, dude, I think that's just wild. Out of everything you guys saw, though, I want to hear, what, like, individually, whoever has an opinion or anything they want to mention, what was it that you guys were most happy to see inside of that? Because there are good things that it showed. We were shown some things that were kind of neat. What would you guys say is, like, the number one that you guys, you know, could point to and be like, all right, that's what I'm at least looking forward to? The trailer itself. I mean, like, the trailer itself, like, the actual trailer before they just straight up slapped that garbage at the end, the trailer itself felt good. But I think that the actual fact that we know that, you know, we are going to be able to throw the fucking, the thing, there's going to be that ability there. We can tell that abilities are going to be a thing. And that, in my opinion, you know, with the whole tree of, like, Heart of the Mountain, that idea seems a little bit more likely, if not guaranteed now. And then the hunting looked kind of interesting, I guess. But mainly, it was the contests. I think the contests were super important. I think that's, like, the one thing that actually kind of got me, like, a little excited. Just copied Picobulus. Not exactly copied Picobulus, but they did copy, like, the essential, like, you know, function of it. Like, it's not going to be the exact same. Like, that one, it was just, like, right click, right click, right click, right click, right click. So it's, like, it's not a direct same exact thing. It's just a different way of using that type of function. It's not like, oh, it's just Picobulus. Like, it is faster and more consistent. But Picobulus is goated. Hunting skill looks interesting, in my opinion, because it doesn't look like that difficult. Yeah, it kind of just looks like tracking, which a better version of. So. Foraging requirements, though. I mean, they're going to have to lock some things behind requirements. I feel like that's the only healthy way to do any update like that. They need to. 100% they have to. If they just let anyone go on there at any point in time and just instantly unlock absolutely everything, right? Like, it's just not fun at all. Like, that's just kind of lame. Some things do need to be progressional for the, you know, for the server not to just instantly be like, all right, we're done. You know, let's move on. As long as they implemented something where it's, like, going to be more than just a fucking 1 to 3 hour grind and you're done forever, then awesome. But my god, if they do that, I'll be so pissed. Foraging level. Well, no, yeah, when you said requirement, yeah, no, yeah, a foraging, like, Heart of the Mountain type of situation, that for sure. But, like, just level requirements also still are important. Yeah, Heart of the Forest. Yeah, Heart of the Forest. That is for sure something that I hope to see, that, like, they actually use, you know, well. Requirement of 45. Dude, if there is any sort of fucking chance that, like, they don't put... Dude, imagine they don't increase to foraging 60. Think about the Bayou and what they did there. Imagine they left that out. There's like hollows in Heart of the... Yeah, exactly. Heart of the Forest 4. Commissions. I mean, the contest looks like it's just gonna be like I'm assuming very similar to just the farming contest, so just like that alone. But it was a small update. Yeah, it was a tiny update, but they didn't do the one important thing, and that's fishing 60. That's fucking wild. Yeah, they let it as like, oh, it's just the start of a whole fuck ton of islands, but also all they're going to be is just bestiary. You're like, oh, that's not good. Farming contests were interesting when they were first introduced. After that, not so much. They're just there as filler. Yo, we got that prime. Appreciate you. Oh, shit, I have to go fucking break some tree. I gotta go do it. I gotta go smack some tree. Thank you for the love, brother. Appreciate you. What a goat. All right, here we go. I gotta go smack 10 trees. Can we get a heart in the chat for the prime? Appreciate you, brother. More tree break, exactly. Every single time I gotta smack the trees 10 times. So it's 1, 2. Not as bad as yesterday, though. 3, 4, 5. I don't know why I couldn't hit that for a second. 6, 7. Okay, a couple more. 8, and there's number 9, and number 10 is right there. Love to see it. We're out. We're done that. We just every single time just having to drop everything and just go back is pretty fucking wild. I like it though. It's a nice little swap. Little swibbity swap. They also got the drop that's going on too, which I don't even know when the drop ends. If someone could let me know. Fishing 60 will probably be the glaciate likely. I mean, maybe. But remember, they did say in the past that the roadmap before the foraging update was going to have a couple things, being Slayer update, CF update, Glaciate Lake. We have seen 0 of those. Just want to remind everyone, just to get worried again. We have seen none of those. Kind of, unfortunately, a little bit freaky. Honey Mango dies will be dropped the first week of foraging update, by the way. Won't probably be that crazy. I mean, I think it would be pretty nuts. Slayer update. Yeah, if someone have the link to the roadmap so we can just quickly pop it up in front of you so people can see exactly what it is that I'm referencing, because I am a little worried about that actually being like, oh yeah, so we did say we're going to do these things and we're still going to do them first and we're nowhere near completing them, so just play on the alpha for a week and then we're just going to not talk about foraging for another 7 months. They could also have just completely disregarded all of those and went right for foraging, but like I think that'd be also a little more confusing as well. Good, but 2024 recap post, right? Yeah, I think so. Definitely full focusing foraging to get it as soon as they can. Yeah, I think that's the best thing for the server. It's just like the amount of things they've went back and forth on is just, it's nuts. You can do great things over time and succeed, but if you take forever to get there and you fuck around, you flip-flop things like they have, you're not going to have the trust, and that's extremely important. Like, I love what they've done in a lot of ways, but, like, the trust factor is gone. Yeah, the one update, like, that's also, again, when I said CF, like, changing how this functions, because this is pretty horrendously made. Like, I have put 0 effort into this, and I've been maxed out for a while. I'm almost at a trillion all-time chocolate, and I'm at 785 billion roughly out of the 800 to max that out, and that's the last thing I can do other than just sitting around waiting for them to finally give me this. Get this from the thing, get this, get all 4 of these, and then all the other, like, fucking, you know, 38 that I need to get, just, you know, grand total. And, like, that's just, bruh, you know? It's pretty bad. Having an update like that gives you XP and it's entirely based on being extremely lucky and it having no actual benefit to the game whatsoever is just like, I don't understand that. That's why they need to update it, and that's why they I'm pretty sure, like, were working on it, and I don't know if they even are anymore, or maybe like they have it like relatively done, but they want to go after foraging first. Who knows, right? So that's something I'm kind of intrigued by because of that recap, making it seem like that was supposed to come out before the foraging, and like now foraging is apparently coming out on alpha sometime soon, and like I'm lost, bro. Now the Slayer one, I don't know what the fuck it was they were gonna do with Slayers, but I can imagine it was probably just because I didn't read a whole lot on that. Might have been like a new tier 5 of some older Slayers or something, and then maybe tweaking a couple drops on some of them. I don't think they're gonna do a whole new one, but any new Slayers now that they should do a lot more through 1.21 plus, right, or 1.20 plus. They should be able to do a fuck ton more, so that I would see waiting until after for sure. Tier 5 Tarantula would be nice. Yeah, Tier 5 Tarantula, giving it like an actual usefulness rather than like just, okay, do you have the time to want to crank out, like, you know, spamming, you know, a couple hours of Tarantulas to finally max it from nothing, or do you want to just leave it forever because there's really nothing that exciting about it? And then once you do it, you're like, oh, it's maxed, you know, leave it forever now and just forget it exists. Have some sort of like excitement there again, finally, like that'd be cool. Give the drops some meaning, add some new drops, make it actually somewhat challenging so it's not just a right click and it's all done. Because essentially it's like you fucking right click the ground, and then it spawns, right click the ground, and it's new boss. Right click the ground, ground, whatever, mini boss, boom, right click again, another mini boss, right click, and then it spawns, you right click, it's dead. That's really all it is for a hype. And then for a weapon like, you know, a Daedalus or something, it's essentially the same. You just left click instead. So definitely improvements to be made. Bro, imagine they came out with an update and all it was like a fucking, like, you could no longer right click tarantulas, and that was like the whole thing. Bro, that'd be crazy. I could only imagine how much hate would fucking come up, dude. Be like, yeah, it still sucks, but it's gonna suck even more. Because it's not any better, it's just more time. Oh, they're invisible, okay. Let me just find this lapis one, there we go, and then we can just dip. Because this is not necessary for me. Magic immunity. Yeah, but if it's only that, that'd be nuts. Not right clickable. Oh, 100%. Yeah, Sven's just, I don't know. I don't know what to think of Sven anymore. It's just not for me. I can say that much. Finishing that is really boring. That's the key. It's just very lame. So. Okay, I need one more for another perfect, and that's all I can do right now anyways. So let's get that last little bit here. Hold up. So, I got my Blazing Pendant of Devon, Blazing Ancient Cloak, Blazing Titanium Belt, Blazing Dwarven Hand Warmers. I don't have a J belt. Obviously, I wish I did. I'm using Auspicious Devon's Drill. I think I should probably... eventually, I got to get something better for that. Because I'm pretty sure there's... with the glossies that I still have to obtain a lot more of, I can do something else instead of Auspicious. Then... all of this is good. I just need to, you know, actually do more. Because only 2 of these have powder coatings. And then this guy, I need to get a powder coating for this, and then this, and this. So I need 3 more. Then, what else? Because I feel like I should be doing more here. Let's go gem. Gemstone. Not that. Not that. Just that. That's not really important. But obviously, finding a crystal, obviously, I could rework this to make it a little bit better for myself. But Gem Lover and Professional, those are the important ones right there. Those 2. So that's probably fine. I had it set up for, you know, something else, so. Lustrous, if you do Fiesta. Got you, okay. What's up, Sag? How you doing? What's up, Voxy? Noise grinding. Overflux on Iron Man. Hey, dude, hell yeah, GG's. That's what's up, dude. Good old Overflux. Speaking of Sven, that's good stuff. Bam. Good old Lustrous. So is Lustrous better across the board, or is it just better inside of Fiesta? I'm doing pretty good, brother. Thanks for asking. Took 3 months. Yes, for Warden. All right, yo, dude. Hell yeah for you, brother. You got it finally, at least. Even if it takes a while. I've had my fair share of really bad things. I've also had my fair share of really, really good things, and my God. So glad that, like, I'm not even, like, you know, glad at everything so far, but the only thing I have left is Blaze, and I just hate it. I refuse to do it. If I know I hate it as much as I do, I just can't make myself. Lustrous over Auspicious until you reach, like, 4,000 plus Mining Fortune or something like that. 4,000 plus Mining Fortune. Wait, hold up. What do I have? Yeah, I wanted to see how close I was to whatever that, you know, I would need to be at. But yeah, no, yep. Lustrous is definitely going to be the way. I had to go to dinner. Sorry, I'm back now. What happened for real? We learned that I need to get Lustrous for sure for, you know, for my drill at some point. And I knew I, like, you know, was told that, you know, it's good to get, but it's like mega important. Yep, yes, sir. Look down as soon as you got heart. Yeah, I got heart, and I was like, I was looking for something. I don't know. That was crazy. No hate to any other creators, but finally somebody can chill with. Yeah, I'm a pretty laid back individual, but I do get a little ridiculous at some points in time. I do get a little crazy, so just mind you on that one. I stream on Twitch, like, consistently. If you guys also want to pop in there, you'll see a lot of clips of me just saying some, you know, wild moments. Just some weird shit. I'm an odd fella, so just keep that in mind. What happened to the premiere? Oh, dude, listen. The premiere was about as disappointing as your dad's. I was gonna say something. But regardless, it's like someone ran over part of your body that. Your family. I don't know. I want to say. I'm trying to find a different way to say this. How do I want to go about this? It's about as disappointing as every other statement in some capacity that they've made about foraging. I'll just say that because it's more realistically good to say that way. But there was a slight upside because quietly in the background they tweeted and posted about where you have to go looking for it. The fact that they said it's more than likely going to be on alpha this week. You know? So. 2 PCs for Christmas, $750 lightsaber for my birthday. All right, buddy, listen. Some of our dads were, like, you know, problematic here. We didn't get a single PC nor a lightsaber. We got a fucking one right cross and, like, you know, a lot of fucking emotional damage. So, like, you know, you're a lucky man. I'm happy for you, but, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, flex much, this guy. And I wasn't talking about your dad's disappointing you. I'm talking about some sort of physical activity that he would have, you know. You know me. You get it. One PC per house and like 7 laptops. Oh, so he's doing the, like, we're divorced, so now we're gonna, like, make sure that we give you as many presents as possible type of situation. Hey, listen, I wish, all right, but goddamn. Didn't add basic human rights. Yeah, one day though. I was bored. Learned the whole lore of Skyblock. Now I know every single bit about it. Yeah, I saw that video popped up from someone named Haxer. If I'm right, it was Haxer, right? I myself don't think there's anything really a part of. Obviously, if the video slapped, it slapped. I'm not like gonna watch it myself because I don't think there's really much in Skyblock to know. But if you want to know the lore of Skyblock, it's everything about Skyblock. It can be stated like this. That's the history of Skyblock, essentially. And then after the trailer, it was actually instead of that, it was five years later. And then after that, we saw a post and we're like, that's about it. That's like basically it, which is unfortunate. But, like, we're going to accept it because we can't do anything about it. It's not like an hour-long Skyblock lore video. It was pretty good. Nice. Got bored waiting for Foraging. 2 Christmases. No, they ain't divorced. Wait, you just have 2 houses? What the fuck? So you're just rich like that. You just got a rich family. It's got 2 fucking houses. You're like, yeah, I got one beach house. We got a regular house. And we got a cottage. And we eat large eggs 7 at a time and don't even give a fuck. Any other family goes fucking bankrupt after 4 eggs in the U.S. I'm assuming you're in the U.S. I'm probably wrong, but lore behind Wither King, though. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. They ain't divorced. They just kind of rich. I live in a really rich area, and the average parents of a kid in my school make probably a few $100,000 to a few million a year. Yeah, fucking goddamn. I'm British, mate. Fuck me, dude. My bad. Yeah, my family growing up, like, listen, I love my mom. She did her best in times, you know, where she, you know, absolutely, you know, could have done better or whatever. We all learn, right? You know, and everything's perfect. But I will say, poor as a motherfucker my whole life. All right, always paycheck to paycheck forever. And then I even started working when I was 16. So, like, when I'm streaming and I hear that some of you guys have, like, rich ass families, I envy you very much. But it also takes a lot for someone in like a rich household and everything kind of just there at your disposal to become a good person. So obviously, you know, it does take a lot to get to that point. So I wish you guys the fucking best because goddamn, if you have your life is on easy mode, you have no reason to grow and you have no reason to try, brother. My God, work legally at 14. Yeah, I would do paper routes when I was young as shit, and then I got into working a little bit, and then I school, and then I started working. When I was 16, I was renting on my own. So it's like, life is different for a lot of people, right? Very much. So, my God, I know a lot of people who were like super rich families, you know, like, and they were terrible people. But I did know one family who was definitely rich, they were very humble and very good, and then their kids also absolute fucking workaholics nowadays, and like they kill it. They're absolutely like, you know, they're driven by their own success, not their parents, so it's pretty good. You know? Yeah, a lot of people become assholes because they don't ever have to do anything for themselves, and that's just a product of their parents being really awful at pushing them to be their own person, and that's just how it is. I can't host a Minecraft server on my Starlink, though. Rich person problem. Dude, speaking of Starlink, I did say that if this update drops in a time where I'm on my journey in mid-July, and it actually is something that, like, I need to, like, you know, capitalize on, and, like, you know what I'm saying, when the update, if it drops around that area, I'm gonna try to get a goal together to get a Starlink so I can actually stream on the road consistently. Right? That's what I'm going to hope for. You ADD, by the way? I have ADHD. All right? ADD, ADHD, I have it. I don't like, I'm also not one of those people who are like, oh, it ruined my life or whatever. Like, it's just a part of me. Brr. I don't take any fucking medication for it because you don't need to. It's just, you can, but you do not fucking need to. So, like, I'm going to be all over the place a lot, right? I don't know what HDs are. My doctor said I got 80 of them bitches. Yeah, I love that joke. What's HD and why do you have 80 of them? I got 80 high definition channels, dude. No cable. All the shows. I was good, my boy. Chilling, dude. Just vibing out. Hanging around. Chilling, chatting, gaming. Expressing our extreme excitement about that wonderful trailer that was extremely, extremely, extremely exciting and awesome. And absolutely what we were expecting. How you doing, dude? Christmas presents paid for chores. That's pretty good, though. That's awesome. That is absolutely fucking valid. Honestly, I haven't played Skyblock in a minute. What trailer? The Foraging update trailer, believe it or not, actually dropped today. And believe it or not, there's zero date mentioned in the trailer. At all. Zero. They randomly said, oh yeah, next step on another post and a tweet, right? Then they said, quietly, that the next step is public alpha. You know, so they've done closed alpha for probably people that are like, you know, just obviously just other than the devs, like some individuals or whatever. And they said likely later this week. Yeah, it's been 5 years since they updated Foraging, and that it wasn't even like really that substantial. Pretty wild, dude. 11th of June, most likely. Probably. I mean, they said this. They said more than likely this week. So let's just assume that maybe on the weekend, and then because they said more than likely this week. So if it is this week, then probably weekend. I don't think it's really like, you know, very likely at all that we see it anytime before Friday. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, if they do drop it and whoever's lucky enough to be able to even get onto that fucking thing, you know, whoever it is, they're going to have a fucking grand old time streaming it to like the 1,000+ people, which means it'll be Duralius, it'll be people like 30, it'll be people like, you know, Fearless who have YouTube rank. They'll be on it. They will get into it. All right. Everyone else will just be stuck waiting. So you'll know who to look for. But even when they're on, I actually believe that the second the update drops, it'll be instantly fucking like unplayable for everybody across the board, and then it'll just be, you know, shut down again. That's the problem that we can probably expect. What? Hold, pause. What? Guys, no way. No way, guys. The path to affiliate after all these years. Oh my god, there's no way. We made it. We did it. That's crazy. What is that? What the fuck is that? Just want to remind you, 2.5 year sub. 1.5 year sub. Just want to remind you real quick. What the fuck is that, dude? I want to click on it, but I feel like it's just going to fuck something up. What is that shit? Guys, we can finally get subs, bits, ad revenue, gifteds. Finally, we can do it. Holy shit. Who's it going to be? Who's going to be the first one, guys? Holy shit. What is that? I'm clicking it. What is that? Why is it showing that? Oh, that's fucking why. Because recently they did this shit where they lowered affiliate for what you have to do. Now it's you have to stream for 4 hours, 4 different days. So you can do an hour each day for 4 different days. Reach 25 followers and only have a minimum of 3 average viewers on 4 different days. So it's extremely easy. Any bot can do it. It's that simple now. They made it even easier. However, with all that, you still have to fight to get a split here of anything good. So that's why. I was wondering what kind of bullshit was happening there. It's because they did that shit. That's crazy. I don't know what happened, but GG, have a good... Yo, you take care, dude. Thanks for chilling, Night. My god. Fellas, W in the chat. We made affiliate. That's so wild. That is insane. I don't understand why they even bothered doing that. And if I'm going to be 100% honest, I think that it makes no sense. They need to change the partner bullshit. They need to get rid of it or just swap how it works, or like maybe just lower the requirements, and or they need to get rid of the plus program and make it entirely 70-30, if not even better than that. Badge is 30 seconds. Trust. I just subbed. Our first subscriber ever after reaching affiliate chat. Who's it gonna be? Who has their who's next up to resub? That's the question. That's fucking wild stuff, dude. You know what? I wonder if this... Dude, hold the fuck up. Is there a chance that they start giving people founder badges because they broke it? The last sub? No, the last sub was IGBIF. Or IGBLF. He primed just earlier. It was 26 minutes ago. Or not 26 minutes. I think it was a little bit longer than that. No, it's 26 minutes ago. But I wonder if it's going to actually give us that shit where it's like... Wait, what's the new event? View all. Oh, it's about the drops. Dismiss this message. There we go. There we go.
It's an L.
Awesome with the 5 gifted.
L,
Snipes, Rad, Immortal, Gentle, and Real. Oh my god, he's at 20 gifted. He is the only individual on the leaderboard for the gifted still. Absolute fucking Chad. Can we get a heart in the chat for the Chad who's chatting it up right now, dude? This guy is the GOAT at the moment. Holy shit. What the fuck was that video? What? What are you talking about? I didn't see nothing. 1, 2, shit, 3, 4, 5. Can we make sure this is... Yeah, we're good. 6. You guys are looking forward to this one. 7. Hold up. 8. 9. 10. Okay, there's 1/5 done. 2. Fuck. 3. 4. Doing any foraging right now, technically, is a complete waste. There's 5. Because of the fact that, like, the update is now around the corner. 6, 7, 8. But I put myself in this position. 9, and I have to just go through it. There's 10. There's 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5 done. My god. Yeah, I changed a couple of the alerts again. I do want to make them, like, a little bit more entertaining here and there, and I left them for too long. There are different alerts for every tier of every type of thing. Like, donations, one has never been seen. For gifted subs, one has only been seen, for the last, fucking 6 months, like, one time. Probably, a couple times, actually. But it's like, you know, only seen it, like, you know, here and there. Which dono hasn't been seen? It's the $1,000 plus US dollar dono. It's not gonna have been seen. The 500 one has been seen once ever. The $100 one's been seen a couple times, and that's it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. 3 to 5. New foraging update. So basically, they didn't even put with the trailer, they didn't even put an actual date out. There's another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, nope. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we only have 10 more to go because we're at 4 to 5. Oh my god. I don't know why I made myself do this, but like I feel like it's worth it. Peak gameplay. Yeah, it's the best, dude. All right, then we go 10. Oh no, that's 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, we're done. That's it. That's all we had to do. It adds up. Bro, please keep the sub equals hit 10 trees next 3 years, and I'll give you subs then, for real. Dude, listen, if it's on in 3 years from now, there's a problem, because that would mean a lot of things, and one of those things would be the foraging update never fucking dropped. That is a big issue that we're going to hope is not going to happen. That would be majorly upsetting. The server would be dead if the foraging update never drops. Bro, oh my god. This shit would be dead in many eyes. Hopefully not. Okay, let's check the garden real quick. Make sure that, I don't know why warped R. Just /GAR. Let me go over here real fast so we can double check. Get rid of anything that's on here. Which is just a couple of these guys. Really? So just get rid of you. Can't do this. Can't do this either. That's disgusting. We can do that, though. Hey, yo. Full. Okay. Let's get rid of these. I cannot believe how little I care about, like, a lot of this stuff now. Because, like, for a while I thought, yeah, I'm going to try to max this stuff out for sure. Garden seems like, you know, I might max it out eventually. And then it just kept getting weirder. I can't see myself ever doing it now. And I'm only a couple hours away from maxing out melon. I can't even make myself do it. It's that bad. Okay, you know what we gotta do, though? Find something else annoying to do in that 3 years trust. Was to do it for a Scooby snack. Let's see. I can buy Scooby snacks for $2.97. The Betty Crocker Scooby-Doo snacks for $2.97 at Walmart. So, probably not. Probably not. I feel like that's not necessary, though. You know what we can do? We can go over here. We do a little bit of this. 2 Scooby snacks? No, it's not enough. just unfortunately is not going to be enough to pique my interest. But what will are all 3 of these beautiful experiments. Oh my god, start prediction. 3 attempts. Guys, get the predictions going on the Twitch side. 3 attempts. You guys have 1 minute 57 seconds to join in on the Twitch side if you guys want to do it and you guys are on YouTube. It's in the predictions in the channel points section or in the top of the chat. You guys will find it. There's the link inside the Twitch, inside the YouTube chat for the Twitch itself if you guys want to join in and do that. Let's see. I'm going to renew it. And we're going to do it. Here we go. Fingers are crossed that we get a looting 5. Get those points in, dude. 2 people on yes with 1,000 points. No one on no so far. It's baffling, but surely that will change. Will we get an ultra rare in 3 attempts? 1 person with 1 point on no. What is this? I'll do it again, bitch. Gonna just absolutely explode the points. Get those points in there, dudes. You guys have 50 seconds as of right now. Get those points in. Prediction. Prediction. 2 people with 501. 2 people on yes as well with 1,000. Get those points in. You guys have 35 seconds. Oh, there it is. 2.5k on Nopers. There it is. Okay. And now it's just the Ultra Sequencer. You a hater for real? 12.5k with 4. 1.2k with 2 on yes. 1.3k. 10 seconds. Get those points. Do it. What will it be? With our 62.2% on the meter. That barely changes anything, just so you are aware. That right there ups from 0.027 to 0.060. Barely does shit. So here we go. Attempt number 1. What will we get? With the points being 2 people on yes with 1,500-ish. 4 people on nopers with 13,500. Let's see. We're going to growth 6. Blast protection 6. We just got 6 clicks. That's pretty wild. That is pretty wild. 139,000. Let's do that one. There we go. All right, number 1. We just got a growth 6. Nothing crazy. Next up. What will we get? Hater for real, dude. Hold up. If we're going to do this, I want to make sure I have sound on it, because I can't stand having like those little low dings and donks and, you know what I'm saying? Chat, when I cook dinner tonight, when I barbecue up dinner tonight, do I want hot Italian sausages or do I want honey garlic? Or do we want... maybe burgers. I could grill up some burgers instead. Some, like, Angus burgers. Hot Italian? We got 2 for Italian. 2 for Italian. Anyone for honey garlic or anyone for burgers? 2 for Italian. 2 for Italian. We're going once, going twice. Sold on Italians. Love to see it. Waiting for no delay. Someone in their head just said Italian. I can feel it right now. They just said Dan out loud. They're a little baffled right now. They're like, what the fuck? They're like, bro, what? If I'm right, then I feel real good about it, but I'll never know. Get out of my head. I'm in the walls. Okay, this one here, looting 5, that means the alpha will be open, and I will make it in on Thursday or Friday. That's what that means. I don't know why I knew it wasn't the same. No, I just wasted a click there. You'll love to see it. Okay, let's just see. I don't trust that was ever... Oh, yeah, of course. It's always there. Anything higher? 144, 144. Oh, my God. No, dude. Oh, shit. Okay, well... Damn it, dude. Okay, if we're gonna say that's a W, it's for the fact that the Nopers are taking an L here. The Yeppers are going to, you know, essentially 9x their points. However, I'm unhappy that it's this garbage again because, oh my God, it sucks. Fire Prot 7. Choose outcome, Yeppers complete. So I'm happy for the believers because the believers believed, and we believe that the believers are always believing in the right thing, right? That's always a fact. However, with that jumble out of the way, why Fire Prot 7? Tell me why we have 2 Fire Prot 7s. You have to be kidding me. But they're all the same chance, just so you're aware. All of the books, everything. Actually, looting is even better chance. By double. And then some. Because of the meter. That makes a lot of sense, though, right? We love to see it. Okay, let's see. We have one more charge. Right now. And I'm gonna use it. Do we think we're going to get a back-to-back? Back-to-back ultra rare or whatever rare thingy-mabob question mark. Yep or nope? There we go. Go ahead and predict, because this one is... Obviously, we know what the likeliness is. 5,000 on no, 250 on yes. Makes sense. But let's see. Let's give it a go. One more prediction. One more for the fellas, dude. That's... Let's find out. Bow, bow, bow. God damn, I am baffled. We got a growth 6, and we got a fire protection 7. 3 with 25,000 on no. 3 with 1.3 thousand on yep. Any ballers on the Yeppers side, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Come on, looting 5 now. Yeah, come on, dude. Let's get it. Let this be the one. If I didn't click there, by the way, I would not have even gotten that one. I would have missed it if I didn't happen to click that bottom one first. I came back from shower and all I see is Fire Prot 7. GG. Yeah, that's the second Fire Prot 7 I've ever gotten, and I'm disgusted by it. Specifically level 7, though. Absolutely wild. Guys, vote. Use your prediction points and get your points in there. 3 versus 3 so far. Any believers with more points? Any nopers with more points? Or anyone who just want to put, like, barely anything? Get those points in. You guys got 11 seconds for a back-to-back possibility here. Do we think that this is going to be it? Do we think that this will give us something? Here we go. Let's find out. Let's find out. Will it be a back-to-back Titan Killer 6? Oof. No. Okay, it will not. It will not. It will not. Choose outcome, nopers, complete. All right, there it is. Yeah. There it is. It is a nopers. Put it on lava fishing set since swimming in lava all the time. Yeah, but it doesn't have any... Like, you have immunity. You know what I'm saying? You have immunity with just 2 pieces, right? Yeah, so, like, if anything, I'd want to put it on, like, my Crimson. But I refuse. Because of, like, Blaze Slayer, I guess. But I refuse to do so. Like, fire protection, I'm trying to guess how much... What did I just put a Y for? Fire protection, VII. I'm going to say it's probably worth, like, 25 mil. Holy shit. 2.8 mil. Whoa. I do not look at prices much. It's 48 mil for Prot 7. 14 for projectile. 3 mil for blast. 2.8 mil for fire. This is the worst one. That is actually the worst of them. For sure. So that's even worse to look at. Anyways, we're at 62.9% now. I have a growth 6. I'm probably getting a growth tumor type of growth or whatever because of all the garbage they've been giving me. Fun fact. However, I'm going to put this on the Burning Crimson boots. Yeah, we'll put it on the Burning Crimson boots, I think. Trophy fishing set? Yeah, that's a choice. Right now, I just need 1 more, and then I can do that. And be happy with it. But, you know, I guess... I'm just going to keep it in case it's ever actually useful in the future, but I highly doubt it. I believe it will not happen. That's actually crazy. Worth anything? Well, I thought maybe the fact that it was a tier 7, someone would just be happy to spend a little bit more money on it. I did not think it was going to be that cheap for a tier 7 book. But obviously, I stand corrected. I wasn't, like, hard stuck on it being really expensive or anything, but I definitely didn't expect it to be that bafflingly low. Anyways, in an hour, 32 minutes, I'll have the opportunity to go back in there and do that again. Warp, well, for, like, 1 anyways. Warp Rift. Let's quickly go over here, grab our free motes for the day, because I only remember to do this once a day, once every couple days, really, but... Alright. If this goes to round 9, Foraging update drops tomorrow. It's coming tomorrow, chat. It's happening. It's going. It's doing it. It's tomorrow. You can lock that in, dude. Right, schedule that into your daily routine. It's happening. There it is, just like that. 45,000 motes. All right, let's go hub. Nice, 3.6 million an hour from that. Could have had a lot more if I went a little faster. That's definitely how that works. So we've learned very little today. We have absolutely no idea when the foraging thing's dropping. Still, we don't know. I'm trying to think of like what all to be excited for about that, but like we know that Citron is we have it currently in the forge, right? That's sitting in there because I need to make a little bit more. I don't necessarily want to go crazy on that, but we are going to have in 2 days, 16 hours, 26 minutes, and 8 seconds, we will have coal. And a day after that, roughly, we'll have a fiesta. So that will be nice as well. So I'll be able to do more of that. I need to game plan that stuff and make sure I make it to, like, you know, most of those. So that's going to be kind of tough. We're going to have to figure out how to get that going. I want to make sure that I'm actually capitalizing on getting the glossy this time, since I, you know, I need it. That's like the one thing I genuinely need. If I need stonks, I do, but I don't want to spend any money. You know what I mean? Like, I do need them, but, like, I'm not looking to do anything to make any money, so spending money just fucking hurts. Like, I'm at, right now, 753.89 mil. Grand total. How many stonks could I even get with that? I don't even know. That's what coal is for, you know. No. Coal is there so I can break glass and get glossy in a very small amount of money per hour, because the lag, as well as the constant mine shafts that I'm going to enter, just so I can have at least a little bit more fun while going for my glass. And then also get citron so I can possibly use it in case it's necessary in the update, because I just need to make sure I get enough for 2 more perfects. And then after that, then I can go for money, but it'll still just be me going through the glacier area, because I am not setting up a route in Crystal Hollows. No fucking way. 0 chance. And then other than that, what else is there, like, you know, right currently at this moment that I need to... I don't know why I'm looking at this. I'm not looking at that at all. I feel like there was something I was, like, looking to get farther in some capacity. Okay, powder. Let's wait a second. Powder coatings. What does that take? We have all that. I should have all that, but let's check. Maybe it's the gold. Ooh, yeah, we have like no gold at all. So I do need some gold. I sold everything I had, and I also used everything I had in upgrading this a little bit too. Maybe that's something else we go for as well. I'm not even sure how the hell to mine gold anymore, dude. Like, what do people even do? If I was to go and mine gold, I'm not gonna do it much at all. But what do people do to mine gold? What's the fucking strategy that is, like, actually effective? Is it just going around in fucking this armor? I feel like it probably is. But I think with Diaz, it's something like 80 to 110 mil for 25. Not sure if anything changed there. Well, for Glossy's price? That's wild. Bro, where... Goblin Pet, Glossy Armor, Maniac Miner? Goblin Pet. Ore Fortune, Magic Find. Mining speed when mining ores. Mining spread while in mines at the vault. Oh, okay, got you. Got you. So just that. Maniac Miner or mining speed boost for Instabreak. Gotcha. I mean, Maniac Miner is what I already have on. So I would assume that's probably what... I think I have everything on for this. And I'm pretty sure there is not a Mines at Devon in here. So let me just go swap to another one. I want to see what, like, it looks like right now. I don't have absolutely everything perfect, but I have a Devon's Drill. I have fucking Pendant. I have Mossy, Glossy. I have most of what I need, right? So I'm just gonna assume that should be enough to, like, get a lot of... I already have 100 million plus gold collection, so it's been a long ass time. It's been about a couple decades, brother. And also, this lobby is toast as well. See again. Because, like, I could do this while the event's happening, but I need to get as many glossy as fucking possible. So doing it during the mining fiesta would just be a, you know, a bit of a troll, I think. I could do it after just as well, to be honest, but... Are I mean a party or something? Because these lobbies are all the exact same garbage. There ain't nothing around, brother. Could use a, what's it called? A compass or something, but I refuse. That would mean I'd have to do something very easy, very simple, very quick and efficient, and it would also help me. So I don't want to do that at all. You feel me? Look at that, dude. First try. This is it, huh? Brother, fuck, this lobby sucks. What is... God, this lobby sucks. There we go. God damn, dude. What? So many roadblocks. Oh my god. Supposed to be able to do this endlessly, right? Like, it's supposed to regen and stuff too. I feel like 2 people in this lobby would still find a way to destroy it. I don't really think this is going to be, like, really that great at all, but we'll see. So, we were just at, like, basically nothing. We had, what, 20-something, I think it was? Or 20-something to 13 enchanted gold blocks. Roughly the same amount of enchanted ingots. Oh, I ran out of fucking fuel. That's crazy. That's... now up to... 387. Not much. At all. I feel like something's definitely wrong with my setup then. Something has to be wrong. That felt like genuinely like it was nothing. Yo, Voxy, did you get the news? What, the foraging stuff? Yeah, I saw that very exciting... very exciting news. Ore Fortune, Heart of the Mountain. I should 100% have Ore Fortune, but let me check. Yep, Ore Fortune is there. And we got Maniac Miner and all that stuff. This should be everything we need. It just feels like nothing, but that was a very short bit of time, and we got, like, 2 enchanted gold blocks, which, if I'm going to look at it this way, let's see what it actually is worth. So let's say at 1, 2... In that very short bit of time, we just made 153,000. It's not the worst. Yeah, Fortune trailer dropped. Yeah, no, they finally dropped the trailer, but nothing date-wise. That was crazy. I couldn't believe that. They did, like, kind of low-key mention after, though. Like, they put up on their Twitter, and they also posted on YouTube in a post or whatever. They said, like, you know, should be, you know, likely this week that we get to see it on alpha. So there is a chance something's happening, but it's not even a guarantee. Fiesta stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to do it on Fiesta, though. Because Fiesta, I need to go for Glossy, because that's the only time you can get it. So it's like the only thing that's worth going for. Let's do that. There we go. Damn, dude. I feel like there's like a route you should take here, but like, it's just... Probably just going for these peaks, to be honest. Don't you have fossils to fill the drill? Probably nope. But I have oil barrels and unlimited eggs, so there's no reason to care about that anyways. It wouldn't even matter anyways, thankfully. Per hour mining gold, I couldn't even tell you. I just randomly decided to mine some gold because I know that we're going to be going for glossies again for the Iron Man sometime soon. So I have no idea how much I'd be getting per hour. Not a clue. Seeing as though I'm just looking to get a little bit for when I decide to make my last 2 powder coatings. Or 3, I mean. Just a little bit. Topaz the drill, if correct, you put 3. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, I can do that as well. Should have it sitting around somewhere, but I mean, in all honesty, I'm not going to be doing this long, so getting what I need will not take long. Then I can just ignore it, but I do think that mining gold now is, I don't know, feels relatively okay, sure, but if I was to swap to mining speed boost, I would, if I'm not wrong, I should 100% be insta-breaking, right? I could insta-break in the past with no fucking issue at all. But that was many updates behind what we have nowadays, which is a little different. I would assume I will. Instamite, got you, okay. Well, I'm not going to be doing this like fucking much, but for like a couple moments here, this isn't too bad. I just know that I already had my freaking 100 mil collection from a long time ago, so like anytime I have to come back here, I just feel weird about it. Feels like a massive waste. Really need an attribute revamp, so I need a so I don't need hype to get my Slayer equipment. I'm actually very excited to see what they do with that, because I am not a big fan of how it currently is at all. I truly am looking forward to it. Vox, bro, I've been subbed. I was wondering if I can get one back. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Welcome, dude. Doing sub for sub is absolutely no bueno, brother. But if you want to stay sub, goated. Yo, Eric, nice to see you, brother. I was doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty okay. I'm even better now that we got a freaking prime from the fella. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Guess what that means, chat? I gotta run over here now. We gotta smack 10 trees. Shout out to the friggin' prime. I love to see it. Every sub / every time you gift, you get a free drop when you're watching, which is pretty interesting. So, 1, 2. Shout out to the fella. Appreciate you, brother. There's 3, 4, 5 right here. 6. Yeah, tree breaking simulator. There's 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. One more for good measure here. Let's go. Boom. Nice. What a friggin' goat. Appreciate the love, brother. This was like originally something I was doing as like a joke yesterday, and then it turned into 10 clicks instead. And then we had to do a bunch of it, and then we did a little bit today so far, but it's not nearly as scary. And I still stand by it's not that bad. It could have been way fucking scarier, but so unfair. But we're surviving, dude. We're vibing. Oh yeah, let's check and see. Recipe gold. What do we think we got right now? Let's see. Anything crazy? 882 plus everything else. Boom, bam. We've already got 24. One glossy takes, I'm pretty sure, 32. Oh, not one glossy. What? Not one glossy. Powder. Powder coating. Oh, it's 16 per. Oh, what the fuck? That's so easy. Damn. Huh. Even less. So, we're almost done. I'm a dip though. Gotta go back to camp. Been here at home in a while. Tomorrow. Got 2 weeks left of a military contract. Oh shit, dude. Hopefully that's a smooth 2 weeks, brother. I'm happy to hear that you're coming back, you know, to a comfy spot, getting back home. Yeah, I appreciate you dropping in though. Absolutely massive, brother. Always good to hear you guys are doing good. Okay, let's get this last 8 enchanted that I actually need. I genuinely thought I needed a lot more. I thought I needed like a stack and a half, if not more. We legit need 8 more from this moment. Which we'll have in a couple minutes. But we got 10x chance for sure right now. We have to, with how this is acting. Which is like, it's technically good, but the only time I'm really going to enjoy that is if it's actually giving me like consistently the diamond ones, for the fact that I already have, if you guys don't know, I already have the bestiary max. It's just so I know I'm getting a little bit more diamond essence in general, because I do not want to grind diamond essence at all. I hate that they came out so late after, where I already had every single thing I needed from, you know, going for all those chests. So it popping up now is just, like, not now, but when it did, just sucked ass. Super lame to see. Average Skypixel Skyblock moment. Alright, we should have enough now. I can only assume. I could go ahead and just, like, you know, slash recipe gold. I don't know why I didn't just do that there. Because we have all this as well. And then using that, there we go. We have enough. We have everything we need. We don't need anything else. We have every single bit of gold that we're going to need. Other than, in the future, if I decide to upgrade my bank again for the XP, spend 200 mil and the 200 enchanted gold blocks for the last and final bank upgrade, which is completely pointless to have other than for the XP. So, in that, maybe if I decide to go for that in the future, then I'll go for the extra gold. But I'm just going to do this now since I have a maniac mining boost. So I'll just use this up. Might as well. All right, it expired. We're good. And we have a little bit extra. Nice. Okay, okay, okay. We don't need this anymore. A Jolt, what's up, dude? How you doing? God damn, fellas. And the wild streaming? Bro, I've been live for 3 hours today. It feels like I've been live for like 25 minutes. I'm good, thank you, brother. How are you? Pretty good, dude. I'm doing pretty decent. Just got a little, you know, little look at the trailer for the foraging update. The trailer for that was, as we all can say, what's the word you'd use to describe that? What would you get? What would you guys say? How would you describe it? Me too. I almost came. I think I think all of us were, like, you know, equally as excited for at least a moment, and then instantly just got the blue balls of the century, which is fucking wild. IVoxyy max Iron Man XP when? Is one of the comments I got. Probably never, to be honest, brother. Oh, it's a reply to my post comment. That's what that was. Okay. Dude, Amazon shopping can actually friggin' sug my nuts, dude. Every single goddamn day with this shit, they tease me. Wait, it's not showing my camera. They tease me with this shit. Amazon shopping. How about another look at this $1,000 Rodecaster Duo? No, Rodecaster Pro 2 all-in-one, whatever. So it's a fucking insane mixer. $948.69 Canadian before tax. I can only dream. All right, I can only fucking dream of it, dude. Every single goddamn time. I looked at it once and it's like, there's baiting. They are, dude. It's pissing me off because like they even showed me it was on sale not long ago. It was like 800 and something. I was like, oh fucking A, dude. I was like, maybe. No, I was like, nah, it's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Do you play Dungeons? I do here and there. I played a little bit of it today. Actually, to try to get this up a little bit more. My Dungeons is not something. I don't like M7. I played it one time for a completion. I don't like it. I don't like floor 7. I hate M7 as well currently. So Cat of 46 hard stuck. I can't get myself to go any farther. But here and there, I might actually end up doing some more tomorrow. I think that's something I'll be doing, a bunch of completions in M2 again. So hopefully we have a full party who's willing to do that for the long haul tomorrow, because I'd like to try to see if we can't just maybe not finish it, but at least get like, you know, 100 runs done. Put that up to 100. 50% of what's left. We'll see. This is why I don't look at the 5090 on Amazon. Yeah, see, I do think that, like, at some point I do want to get that. That's why I have it sitting in here, just in case, like, if you guys ever want to fucking be like, yo, I want to support the fucking, the goal or whatever on the thing, we have that for, like, stream upgrades if anyone wants to push certain things to happen. But, I genuinely do. Also, actually, it's my wish list, too. It's on there, too. I keep it there so I can look at it. I genuinely do think I will have it one day. But, brother, $1,000, I just can't do that. Like, I have that big-ass fucking trip coming up. So, right now, buying it right now, spending the cash on that right now would be an incredibly big waste. Because I have that big-ass thing coming, and it's going to be such a massive expense, and I got to save every penny to make sure that's not too awful. But, eventually, I'll get that. One day. What is it right now? What do they got going on? Like, I feel like there's nothing happening in this game at all anymore. It's just waiting for big updates, and that's basically it. But I know people are doing Aatrox shit. I don't necessarily need any of that. Cheaper chests, that's not... I don't even care about that, actually, personally, at all. Because... look at this. I got myself about a few recoms just vibing here, and I have nothing to put them on. Unless I missed something. Not sure. And every single hub normally at 50 plus. Is every single hub normally 50 plus? This is definitely more than normal. But I'm going to /L. I'm going to take a look here. Their player count's roughly the exact same as normal anyways. Like, it's not really anything different. I think it's just the fact that, you know, the trailer's there. A couple more people are actually in Skyblock hubs just jumping around all excited. And that's it. Rather than just, like, a shit ton more people playing in general. I think it's, like, relatively normal. Reboots, too. True. New update. The update's not even anything. Like, we don't even get to see it. It's just the trailer that popped up to, like, give us a little sneak peek at, like, visually what we're going to be looking at. Which obviously has everything that they've been talking about previously. But the problem there is there was no actual date set in the trailer. Lame as hell. Wait, did they say anything? Hold up. I want to check something. I just want to get to my Twitter fast. I want to take a look at this again. So they had this. They posted that, and that's it. That's all they said. They didn't say anything else. Okay, well, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if 3 to 5 business days ? Let's see if Simon said anything else. Let's see if he himself. Nothing. Okay, so yeah, nothing at all. He has said nothing else. So yeah, that's all we know is that, like, public alpha, we're not doing public alpha today, but it will, but it will be more than likely this week to do public alpha. So that's what we do know. That's about it. So that's that. That's that. And yes, that's something. That's not nothing, but like the whole thing is the fact that after all this time, they've said many dates and the dates never happened. So like, don't assume for sure, but my guess is Friday. My guess is Friday. And I'm more than happy to fucking do like some crazy ass long, you know, really exciting streams on those, you know, happening, whatever. But like right now, I'll be honest, I think like these shorter streams are really what I'm going to stick with, because there's just nothing to keep you invested in this game other than just spamming bestiary, you know what I mean? Like, there's really nothing. But yo, it's Thor howdy. But spamming bestiary is really it, right? Good old crappy Twitch. Marbles stream. I don't really have any reason to do marbles right now. I don't want to just open it up and like update it and then all that stuff for right now. I mean, maybe we'll do one if we have something exciting, you know? Why? Okay, actually, there is one thing. There is a goal. If you guys check the goal underneath my Twitch, at 200, we're going to do a 2-month VIP giveaway on marbles. So that's like, that's one possibility. But I don't know if we're going to do marbles anytime soon, because like, I like it, but if I do it too much just for no reason, it kind of just feels, I don't know, it feels stale. We did it quite a bit for a little while there. Quite a bit. But, yeah, I think I'm going to be done for today. I'm not going to, like, force myself to play it for, like, many hours. I feel like 3.5 hours almost is, like, pretty fucking solid. I mean, I'm happy with that. I'll be live again tomorrow. We're going to be vibing. I'm going to be probably just doing M2 completions. If you guys want to join me, we're going to try to get a little bit more in the completion section. If you guys want to join me, awesome. If you guys don't, that's fine. Just watch and vibe out. And we're also going to probably not have, like, the hit 10 trees if you sub type of shit going on tomorrow. But, like, I will do the bean roulette thing as well, if you guys saw that. I appreciate the love. By the way, anyone who's subbed today, followed today, you know, watched, liked the stream on the YouTube side, fucking hung out here, chatted. You guys are the goats. F in the stream for the fact that, oh my god, the timing. F in the stream for the fact that, like, obviously we don't have a set date for the trailer there, but like, it is what it is. You know, what do you expect, really? But Squiddy with an 81 juicer magooser, dude. Oh my god. Unlucky raid. Yeah, the raid timing is crazy. The raid timing is fucking nuts. Literally just about, like, just right now about to get off. But I will pass it on, okay? I will do that. I know Squid's probably happy. He doesn't have to spend time watching the stream, so that's always good. You know, he can be more productive that way. Do we want to raid? Oh, do we want to raid I'm a Squid Kid live with 89 people? Foraging release trailer watch party? Shit. I want to raid... How about Snipes? Let's raid Snipes. / raid Snipes. Let's bring the raid. Let's bring it. Let's do it. I raid people that, like, I know how they are, right? That's who I'd raid. People I know how they are. That is what I do. So we're gonna go in here. We're gonna raid good old Snipes. Precision Snipes is a pretty chill guy. I appreciate you guys for popping in here. Shout out to the YouTube side. I love you guys very much. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 12 p.m. EST. Later. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Later, dude. I appreciate the love very much. You guys are fucking awesome for coming over here. I will, however, you know, say if I stay on here too many hours per day right now with the little tiny bit amount of content that there really is other than bestiary, I will have a problem. So I like to just kind of take it nice and chill. But 12 p.m. EST every day is my regular go live time. So I'll see you guys here tomorrow. Later, dudes. Love you guys. Everyone join the raid. If you don't, you're bald or something. Join the raid right now. Since only 31 people are in it, where I know damn well there's over 70 people in here. Join it right goddamn now.